So,
Okay.
you got to keep that kind of connection going. But
Yes, indeed.
he has a
Yeah.
garden too, but he's throwing all his stuff down. So he came over here to get all them peppers. My goodness, I can't. I don't even know how many pears is in that bag. You know,
Oh
but
wow.
he
Matter
was
of
happy.
fact, Miss Peachnut, I'm great. Cash app you right now,
Okay,
and I need you to send me some of them pairs.
how many you want?
How many ever my money gonna get me?
Wait a
How
minute, we
many you
sending
gonna
pairs
get?
to people?
Yep.
He wants to.
Cause she
As a matter
said
of fact,
she
let me go
don't
show
know
y'all this.
how. I'm
I'm
getting
going to
ready to
show y'all
show
the
her
bag.
how right now. This is
Let
how
me
it go.
let me show y'all this bag. Let me show it.
Hey Sheila B, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through.
Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
Sheila B. Well, I messed up today. I went to get my Fertiloom. They had it for $3.99. Then they had their seeds for 50 cents
Where
Mm.
you go?
to the nursery.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if y'all can see this right here.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Those are pears?
Uh huh.
Okay.
And
Wow.
he left them on the steps. I said, you gonna take them downstairs somewhere? Why you leave the pants on the steps? For me to trip over. Yep, full. Let me put it back. Go in here.
That is nice. So I'm trying to close this here stuff out.
I went to Harbor Freight today.
Uh-oh.
Don't go.
Don't go. Why?
Because you going to leave there with stuff.
Isn't
I
that the
need to leave with
point?
nothing.
So you gonna leave there broke? Not
No,
with
you won't
stuff,
be
but
broke.
broke.
You won't be broke,
Oh.
but you will have stuff.
Did you
Like
get
what
like a
kind of stuff
special
they got?
gift like D Mood was talking about? Hi Sheila B, how you doing? Thank you so
No,
much.
I didn't get a special
And eight
gift
glasses are for me,
like
thank
D-Mood
you.
was talking about, but I went there to get a garden hose because they
Mm,
have their hoses on sale right now.
Ooh, ooh.
And I needed one. I have one. I've got several, but
mm,
mine are getting old. And the
right.
one that I use the most likes to kink up and it's just giving me crazy. And so
Yeah.
I said, "No, I'm gonna go get me a new garden hose." And I walked out of there with that and some more stuff.
No.
So
Gardening
you got a
stuff?
good deal on the garden hose?
It was a decent price. I always make sure I get the ones that are now they had their contractor ones for like $20. But I didn't
Mm,
get that one because those have brass fittings and brass fittings have lead and all of that. So
wow.
the one I got, I made sure that it was
Hey J3.
you use it for drinking water.
Hey J3, how
Because
are
in
you
the case of
doing?
Hi,
emergency, if you needed to use
J3.
it for drinking
Hey
water, you could and not
CJ.
have to worry about killing yourself or
Oh,
poison.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So make sure you read the labels on garden hoses because sometimes the fittings do contain lead. Sometimes the
Oh, wow.
hoses contain lead. So you have to make sure you read your labels.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Me either. I ain't never paid that no attention.
read your labels. You might
Read
pay
the
a little
label.
bit
Gotta
more to
start
get one that's
reading.
lead
Hey
free.
Jen.
That's make sure they say drinking that you can use it for drinking water.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Mm.
I'm trying to think, did we ever have to worry about that growing up?
Hi,
Nope.
Renee.
You was probably
The
drinking
ones that
lead
we used,
anyway.
we probably was drinking from lead pipes back then.
Yeah,
Hi, Sheila B.
you know we was.
Yeah, because back in the day,
Yeah. Yeah, straight up lead. Hi,
yeah,
Denise.
We was
How
drinking
you
out
doing,
them water
Jen?
holes.
Yes, my goodness. Well,
Opening
I'm
up the
glad you
fire
told us that.
hydrants to cool off.
no,
Yep.
Yeah,
baby. We didn't have no fire hydrants, and to be honest,
we didn't either.
We
Hey,
We
didn't.
Gloria
did.
Elliott.
Victoria. Thank you so much for coming.
We mostly drank out the well anyway, or the pump. From
We
the
ain't had
pump.
no well.
No, we
Oh,
had that
okay.
water hose. That's all we
I wasn't
had.
in the country. I
We
was
had
in
the
the
water
city.
hose too, but we had a pump and a well. This just depends on whose house you was at.
Mm,
Mm.
Okay.
Because a lot of the houses didn't have running water.
mm,
I can't stand that sulfur water. Oh my
Oh, that's some
goodness.
nasty stuff.
Girl, let me tell
Woo.
you.
I cannot smell or taste it because I grew up drinking it.
Mm,
Yeah.
What? No, no.
I can't smell it or taste it. I mean, I might can now because I've been away so long, but I
mm.
grew up drinking it. And it's funny, my cousins would come to visit and they would bring water
We
because
did
they
too.
couldn't stand it and they could hardly stand to be in the house
With it.
because of the smell of the water.
Right.
Yes, and
And
yes.
I cannot, for the life of me, I can't smell it or taste it because I grew up drinking it.
Hello, Cena
Oh wow.
Renee. How are you
I can
doing?
smell it anywhere.
Thanks for
No,
coming.
Lord. That was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I had the experience only one time. That's all it took was just one time.
Hey, Robin.
But we had
Hi,
an
Robin.
artesian well across the road from us that had the best water. That water came out the ground cool
Oh
and
wow.
refreshing. It was so good, and we would go over there. Um, that was just so nice.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, so what you got today, you said has a filter on it that filters out.
No, it just doesn't have the components that it's made of don't contain lead. They have it right on the label. It'll tell you if you look at the warning on the label, it'll tell you whether or not it has lead in it.
Okay, so it lets you know that it's safe to drink if you want to drink it.
Yes, it says on the label. It'll say drinking, safe for drinking.
Okay, so that's
Never
good for
heard
your
of
plant
that.
then.
Did you get it?
Um,
Oh, I was supposed to be saving this, wasn't I?
nope, not yet.
Why not?
I don't know. You
Oh, Jesus.
check and make sure you spelled everything right.
You was already in there.
Oh, what did you do, Zell?
No.
Okay,
Cash out.
no sign. It may take a minute for it to show up. It should
Mhm.
show up quickly though. But
You might have to refresh your screen.
for me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. You mean cut my phone off and cut it back on?
Just refresh
Right.
your screen, back out of it, and go back in it, or yeah.
Okay, so I just closed everything out. Nothing's there. Nada.
Oh, Lord.
Don't worry
I
about it.
just sent you some money the other day. Did you get that? Hey, Jones Truth.
You sent me some other day.
Hi, Jones
Yep.
Truth. Thank you for coming.
Somebody's
Hey, Jones Truth.
you
Hey,
might
Josh,
want to check
true.
your cash out.
No, I don't. Okay, I just checked it. I'll check it again, but no.
Is your Cash App working?
Yeah, because somebody just cashed out me on Sunday.
It's not locked, is it?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh,
Somebody just
Lord.
cashed out me on Sunday.
Yeah, I did.
That was the person that I was out to dinner with who wanted to pay,
Oh,
pay for my dinner. And
I,
it came
I
right
cashed
through.
out you Sunday. I think it was Sunday.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You should have told me so I could have called the bank Monday because I don't have.
Well, you're going to need to call the bank because it's a lot of money I done sent you so far
Okay, so take.
compared to today and Sunday.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I called them in the morning. There's nothing. Nothing, nada.
Did you go down and check it like your notifications?
Yeah, it comes up on my phone, but I actually I have my Cash App on my phone, and I the symbol, and I just hit it. Um,
Yeah, but did you go into your notifications
yeah,
Because
I
for
it's
your
still
Cash
saying
App?
pending. It's
you
saying
said both
pending.
of them are saying pending.
Well, the
Yeah.
one that I sent,
You might
um,
have to accept them. Sometimes you have to accept them.
Yeah, but it would give me something to accept. Let me
Did
Are
you
see.
see
you
what
on
Jones True
you're in
said?
the app? You're in the Cash App?
it was
I'm in it
Wednesday
now.
that I sent it. I sent it Wednesday.
Do you see what Jones True said?
Make sure no one has duplicated your Cash App name. Yeah, I have to check with my bank, and let's see here.
Okay, one
Okay, here
one
it
was
is. They sent me
Wednesday,
a.
and the other one is today at 9:15, and both of them saying pending.
Right.
Okay,
You might have to.
They just sent me a code for
Okay,
today
okay.
to prevent fraud. Never sure, including people posting as Cash App. So let me write this down so I can enter the code. This is the first time I've ever gotten a code. This is the only code that I have received.
I ain't never got no code.
I've never
I'm
got a
glad I
code for
said
Cash App.
something. I should have said something last week. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking it was.
It's not showing anything from last week. Um,
I know sometimes when I Cash App people, they have to accept it. They say it'll just show pending until they accept it.
Yeah,
It just
accepted, right?
it
yeah,
depends.
that's what happened
Was
Sunday.
there
I
for
had to
so long,
accept
it can come
hers.
back.
It yeah, and it will come back to you if they don't accept it. It depends on how you have it set up. Um, and it may yeah.
Hey, K and K, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through.
Hello, K and K.
Hey K and K.
Now let me go do what I was supposed to been doing. Ah,
What am I doing? What am I gonna do? It's all right. It's
you
all
know
right.
what? Jen was
Okay.
talking about earlier. Every time we say something, it a song can come out of those words that you use. And I was like, you know what? I was tripping because I was thinking the same thing the other day. But now I
Mama,
know I'm not by myself.
That's my kids used to say that about me all the time. Mama, you got a song for everything. I'm like, I love music. I listen to a lot of music, and yeah, pretty much everything you say,
Yeah.
there's probably a song out there that has at least portion of that in it.
who is making me do a pen?
Oh,
Another
this peach nut. I like that hat. I need to crochet a hat like that.
one. Oh, the one
What
I had on in the garden.
Yeah, that great big old pink hat.
Yep.
Felicia sang Luther.
That song is in my
Hey, Pixie.
is in my head because a lot of people have been using it
I hear one
on their shorts.
cash out.
And it's making me sad. I'm like, I want this song out of my head. I don't know why this song is making me want to just cry.
Oh.
Yes, that's what you just heard, Tixie. Is pending. Both of them is pending. One from last week and one from right now is sitting here talking about pending. So we waiting on her to acknowledge.
Hi, K and K.
What
Hey,
kind of
girl
pears
with
are
her.
those,
Hey,
Mr. Peachnut?
Grover Hudson.
I have to ask him what kind of pear tree he has. I don't even know if
Oh,
he said
Jen.
it's twirling right now. I hit accept, so it's waiting to go through. So there's two on here. Do I just do the one
Go,
at ten
girl, Dad.
fifteen?
Say what now?
There are two on here. So I see.
Both of them.
Okay,
One,
here.
it'll tell you what it's for.
What is it? Wait a minute though. What was your question?
Oh yeah, by this pear, the pears. I don't know what.
No,
Her
no, you
girl
said
had
there's
some.
2 on there. What was
Yeah,
your question?
I was asking her if she want me to accept both.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
one
One
was
is
for the donation,
yeah.
and the other one is for the pears. So you can send me some of them pears. You
Okay,
say
so
you
I
don't
got
know how to
to
do it, you great find out how to do it now.
the. Well, I just said the one for the pear is trolling, so I'm waiting on it to stop trolling.
Okay.
I hit accept, but it's like having a problem. So when it stopped trolling, I guess it's working on it. I don't know what's going on with it, but it hasn't stopped trolling yet. Let's see here. Here it goes. So I don't want to hit the other one because it's having a time with this one. I'll wait till that one goes through and then I hit the other one.
Hey, girl,
Oh,
dad.
Hey, girl, dad.
hey, Tixie.
That happened to me, and I talked Cash App,
Oh, had to update the
and
app.
they instructed me to update the app. Once I did that, the payment went
Hey,
through. Check to see
Bammy.
if the app has an update. Mine did. Hey, Bammit.
Hey,
Hey, Mr.
Bammit.
Rocket. How you doing?
I think there's a
Y'all
mosquito.
know this is past my bedtime. Yes,
Right.
sir. We know. And you have a good night, and thank you for coming through.
We appreciate you
Even your
coming
DNA
in.
is all right with us.
I know
Yes,
Catch
that's
it.
a
right.
replay
Yeah.
later. You know?
We all kind of early tonight.
Yes,
Hey,
we are.
Chris, Kaleidoscope, how you doing? I didn't get a chance to speak to you. KK
Hey,
and
Chris.
Crochet.
Hey, Chris.
I didn't even see Chris.
KK and we got Joe's True. Thank
I
you
think
so
y'all
much.
missed a lot of people came in.
Uh-oh. Get us, girl. Get on us. Get down on it.
Yeah, I wasn't
Hold
paying
on.
attention, and I'm trying to find Miss Peach Nut now. And it won't even look. Okay, there she is.
What you trying to find me where?
Ooh, I sound so funny.
Hi, oh, so that's Chris. Okay, I told Chris Kaleidoscope hello. Glamour Planner,
Good
glad to
night,
see you in the
baby.
house. Good night, Bammit. Thank you for stopping by. I just used my Cash App. It's so funny. We just used my Sunday 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm. And
And
didn't even
then
know you had money in there. Well, waiting.
no, it didn't
Do
tell me
you ever do you
because
ever lock yours?
when I went to in to accept her money, I didn't see it. I'm just now seeing it, and it's still trolling. Like
Do
it's
you have
crazy.
notifications on that?
Yeah, I get a sign. I get the Cash App sign and lets me know that some money's been sent. Because when she sent hers, the sign came up, and she said, "Gail, did you get it?" And I looked, and I said, "Oh yeah, there it is." And so, but I didn't see Mona's. I don't know
Good
what
night,
time it is.
KK.
Good night, Ken K.
Good night, K and K.
Yeah, check for an update. You might need to update the app.
So the update will be. Oh, wait a minute. What's this two up here?
What ugly worms you saw, Glamour Planner?
Uh-oh.
Those weren't worms. Those was roots.
What?
Say what?
She talking about what is this, girl? She got roots coming out of them tomatoes. Still.
Oh.
And all she got to do was, I should have called. I wasn't even thinking about calling her. Girl, cut that thing off and put it in some soil so you
Yep.
can propagate. But I did tell her to propagate.
Yeah.
Propagate. All you got to do, if you want, you can put it in water to make the roots come out more, but you don't have to do all that. Just stick it in the water. I mean,
Stick
in
in
the
some
soil,
soil.
and it'll grow. And look, cut a few of those stems off, going up about, I say about 4 inches, maybe, if it's long enough, but it looked like it was long enough. Stick that thing up in there and let it do its thing.
She
It'll,
say
it'll,
she saw the hornworms, 3 of them.
Oh.
uh-oh. Look, I only had one so far.
Did you
I had
dispatch
one
them?
green, and then I think that other one, I don't think it was a hornworm. It was brown. I don't think
Oh,
that's a hornworm, but
did you
you know,
dispatch
She
them?
Jane
did I
Doe.
dispatch it? I put it in that
I was asking
Mhm.
Robin.
I'm sure she did. She probably was scared.
Why?
Oh my, 3.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I will.
Alrighty.
Thanks for helping me too. Why you not up here? That's what I want to know. I know I sent you a what you call it. You must be at work. Okay, I'm gonna quit tripping. I'm gonna quit tripping. I'm gonna calm down. You know, I need to calm down. I need to take my medicine and calm down. Yeah,
They got medicine to make you calm down?
yeah. But I don't take it.
It's all right. It's all
She say
right.
she sent them to heaven.
Yeah, they gave me that gabapentin. Told me calm down. Calm yourself down. I took it when I broke that toe though. No, I'll come up after I girl, I ate before we came on. Look, I'm so full right now. And I wanted to do that banana oatmeal smoothie, but I'm full right now.
Did they ask you that, guys?
Yes, because you too hype. What?
Say what now?
Did they ask for your photo ID
For what?
Oh,
for Cash App to identify
oh
you?
no,
Uh-uh.
no.
Something going on. I'm gonna call
You
my
sure
bank.
your cash app haven't been compromised?
It hasn't been until the day. Like I said, I just used it Sunday. So
Bye bye, you
Sandra,
sugar.
Hey, Bayou Sugar.
Hey, sugar.
hey, by you, how you doing?
Sugar, 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 sugar.
You know, I keep running into that lady, that Sugar Shack lady, because I be thinking it's you doing the Sugar Shack. It's a lady that she got has a channel called the Sugar Shack, and I keep
Oh,
going over.
okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
That's on
Okay,
YouTube.
the
Yeah.
first one just
Hey,
went
my
through.
reticent grandma.
Hey,
Hey, my
Renaissance
Renaissance
Grandma.
grandma, how you doing?
Is that channel
What
on
happened?
YouTube, Mona?
All right, Mona, both
Yeah.
of them are done.
Payment accepted. It told me you accepted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wanted so. Texas say, no, not Texas. Grover Hudson says they are sending to some people to verify your information. That's what they're asking me for: passport, driver's license, picture.
Maybe
Um,
that's what you need to do. So you know next time can't nobody else get it because they got to see your picture.
Well, if
That'll
y'all
be
ain't had to do it, why I'm having to do it?
huh?
yeah. That makes
I'm
me
going.
want to just
From
stop using it.
didn't you have an issue before?
They might just be doing
Didn't we have
random.
an
They
issue
might be
before,
beta testing it.
or
Hey,
was that the
Andale,
bank?
how you doing,
Was that
Andale?
Zelle?
Thank you for coming.
Was that Zelle?
Hey,
Hey, Angel.
Mary.
Hey,
Hey,
Mary. Hey,
hey,
This
Andale.
is
Mary.
Mary King. Just
Mary,
leaving my thumb.
my
Don't
thumb.
have my speakers hooked up, but I will leave
Okay,
it
Mary.
running. Thank you,
Thank
Thank
you.
Mary.
you.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah,
It
really
went on
appreciate
ahead and went through after went and
I've
got
never
my
had an
ID.
issue either. My husband, he done had to redo his like 6 times.
My son has a lot of problems with it. I just quit sending him stuff via Cash App. I'm like, baby, you gonna have to get your
Yeah,
money some other
people,
kind of way. I'm not sending you no more Cash App.
they was in Texas, New York, everywhere getting money out of his account.
She
Wow.
said it's when you log in. So, well, I actually have them standard on my phone. I just hit the Cash App symbol. But I've never had a problem. Like I say, on Sunday, the young lady at the table just she said, "Get on, I'm gonna pay for your dinner," and she just sent me some money. I forgot that she said that, and she looked up. She said, "Did you get it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I saw the little green S. But now they wanted me to jump through some hoops. I don't, before I'll give them my ID, I'll be calling my bank up though, talking to them.
But you would have to call Cash App, not your bank, don't you?
Right.
You ever call
Well,
Cash App?
it goes into my checking account, so I would talk to my bank first and then let them
Yeah,
handle
but
it.
they ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna tell you to call Cash App.
Yeah.
They will do something. This my bank would do something. My
No,
bank's
okay.
gonna do something. Trust Truist would do something. Yeah. I've never had to call Cash App. So because they will control the ins and outs and goings of my account. But also they would know if I would need to do an ID because it was asking me to do a photo thing on my phone. And that's when I had a red flag going up. I was like, I don't think I need to do. She said you're supposed to log off every time. That's how you get compromised. And I did. I went out. I did because
I
I'm
keep
still on.
mine locked. I just
Yeah,
keep
me
mine
too.
locked.
And I don't keep no money in it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I only put in money when I'm sending it, and that's it.
right.
Yeah, now I'm out. Now I'm closing everything out. Yeah. So let me check and see the account. But I didn't know that they've obviously been having some problems with thieving.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People will go in and find your Cash App, and then they'll make a name that is almost exactly the same as it.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have to look at
You
dots
have
and all
to
the other stuff.
right.
Space.
Yeah,
You got to verify that that's the person that you want to send it to. 'Cause there are several people that 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 I know that I've gone in and looked at it, and it's like, wait a minute, there's three different ones that have this almost exact same name. Which one is this? And if they don't have a picture, if they just have like a letter,
right.
no. I mean, no. And their
Yeah.
profile doesn't say anything, no, not happening.
Well, this was a good day here in Georgia to go out into the garden. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't that horrible, horrible hot when you just in like
Yeah, the
10 minutes.
humidity wasn't that bad today.
Yeah, the humidity was fine. It was great.
It
It
was
was
Hmm.
not that bad
horrible hot
today
here.
at
It
all.
was horrible hot.
I
I
spent
went out there and most of my stuff done burn up.
Oh, some more stuff
I
burnt
mean,
up today.
done, huh?
Hey, Netta's Nest,
Hey,
no,
salutations.
Ned.
it is hot and things are drying out quickly. I
Hey,
mean,
Netter's
Mhm.
Nest.
I had to
Yeah,
water I had to water a little and wait and then come back and water a little and wait and then keep in order to get it to water deep because the water just wanted to run off.
Yeah,
And it's like we're gonna have to spend some time watering it slow because
right.
the water because it's drying out really quickly.
Yeah, my pineapple sage, it just done dried and crumbled up. I don't probably have to even dehydrate it.
wow. Growing with
Yeah,
Hudson says, well, people can request money, and since some people, I guess, and some people don't know that, hit that button, and instead of receiving money, you'll be given it.
Yeah, I've had some trolls to request money,
hmm.
a
Mm.
lot of money,
Don't be requesting no money because I ain't got none.
a lot of money. I'm like, no, we're not
Oh,
doing that.
Bayou Sugar said they got rain today.
Oh, she
We
must
haven't
have
Right?
gotten
been.
any
We was
rain
supposed to
since.
get some and it just went by me. Everybody got it but me.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
here we
ain't
go
get.
I don't,
again.
We ain't got no rain
we
in the
haven't
forecast.
gotten any. I don't even know the last time we got some.
I don't remember when it last rained here either.
Yeah.
Mm.
It thundered yesterday and I thought it was gonna rain, so I didn't water. It didn't do nothing.
Okay, the rule is when it's getting ready to rain, you go out and water so you can prime your soil so it can receive the rain.
That's what I did today. And I didn't get none.
Well, but see, your stuff not hurting for not
Nope,
getting it
it's
either.
not. It's not. It's not.
Right.
And I'm gonna do it again
Unlike
tomorrow.
somebody's who didn't water before it was supposed to rain and didn't get no rain, and now his
Right.
stuff hurting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, how are you tonight?
Hey, Mike.
We got rain here today.
Yeah, mine hurting real bad. Everything was like, forget you. They just bent
No,
over.
you have to take it off Glamour Planner. You take the card off of there. You don't leave your card or your bank information on there. You take it off.
Take it off for what?
Off the Cash App card. You take the information off of there.
You can't,
use it
but if
and
you
then
take it off, you don't have, it's not connected anymore.
Right.
Because it's
And
your
they
bank
can't get
account.
your money. They can't get your bank account if it's not on there. How they gonna get your bank account?
Yeah, but if you don't have a bank account connected, you can't have a card.
Why you can't?
What are you gonna use Cash App for? The money comes from all your cards.
And you unlink it when you put it on there. You unlink it when you finish. Go on there and unlink it. If it's on your information is on there, it'll say remove link. Go and remove it. Yeah. But you don't have a Cash App card?
Mm-mm.
I don't have one either.
I don't have the card.
Get the card.
Why?
So you can unlink. Anyway, never mind.
So it would go on your card instead of going into your bank. So Mike says, let's see, Growing with Hutchins says, okay, we missing some comments on here.
Your bank sells prepaid cards. Buy $100 card and use that to link.
That part.
Or for me.
Glamour said you don't have to have money on there. It's connected to your bank. Mike says, what did Mike say? I have to go down here and see.
Well,
Yeah, because I thought once you unlink it from your bank, you can't actually use your card anymore. Because it has to be linked to a bank.
You can use it's got money on there. Keep $5 on the thing.
Glamour said you restart the app all over again, and then Grover Hudson says it's connected to her account too, Planner. And so Mike says the bank sells prepaid cards.
Yeah.
Buy a $100 card. Use that to link.
That's your best bet is to get a prepaid card and link that to your Cash App. Then, if anything happens, you only lose whatever the value is on that card.
Right.
It sure is. It's very hard to file a claim with Cash App.
Oh, it's hard. That's what Glamour's saying. Mike says a prepaid card works great for purchasing things you are unsure of. So yeah, she says it's hard to file a claim. It shouldn't be hard though. That's crazy.
You go out to eat, use that card. Don't use your bank card. You have another card that you use, and that part.
Because I know here, if you use like your Cash App card at the gas pump, they can put a hold, even though you get $10, $15 worth of gas, they can put a hold on your card for up to $50.
What? They
do that with any card. They do that with my credit, my debit card. They put a hold on there for $50 until that amount is paid.
They don't do my debit card like that, but I know they do that Cash App card like that. They did me like that one time. I had a fit.
They did my debit card like they do it like that all the time. They put a hold on there until it's cleared.
It's interesting how they are doing those things because a lot of places are going to no cash options. Right. And yet they're charging more.
Hey, what?
They're charging you to use cards.
Now, if you do it at the pump, it'll hold it. But if you go inside, it don't put a hold. But if you use it at the pump, they put a hold on it.
Wait a minute, Sam's put a whole $150 when you're pumping gas. Is that for gas or purchases?
Ain't no way.
What? That wouldn't be
I
used
know
for
they
anything
held
like
$50 of mine.
that. Grandma husband, is that for gas? Is that for
A lot of
anything?
places will put a hold on your card. If you use a debit card, put a hold on a debit card. Now they don't do
For
so
the
much
gas
put a
card.
hold on a credit card.
Why $150? Who put $150 worth of gas in their car?
I ain't
Right.
gonna,
Sam's
Some
Club
put don't
don't
I ain't
have
have
gonna
it.
it.
say no names, but no,
Sam's Club doesn't have inside.
Yeah, they don't have it
they don't
inside.
have it inside.
What do you mean? Does hey profession baking? Hi there. What is
If
the
you get
inside?
gas at like Sam's Club or Costco, there is no inside. You can only
Right.
pay at the pump. That's all they have.
Oh, okay, okay. Thanks for coming, profession bacon.
But
They
if I
professional
take my son, if
bakery.
I go to the gas station with my sons, that's 3 cars
Okay,
that I'm filling up.
you said
So
that's multiple
you know what I'm
cars.
saying? On one card at one, yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
I was like, one person with $150. Chelsea Clinton,
Yeah.
what you talking about? That's a lot. I'm talking about $50 most with my little car, and that's filling it
Mm.
up. Hello, 755
Hey,
Media.
Yeah, it doesn't cost me $50 to fill up
hey,
my car, but my
755.
son's car,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because he drives
Wow.
the SUV. Now, why did we buy the boy an SUV? That's a good question.
Because y'all just like them big old cars.
No,
I
he's a
can't
big
do
boy.
it.
He's over 6 feet tall. It's not like he's gonna fit in a little car. I mean, he can fit in there, but it's not gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Grandma
Mm-hmm.
Hudson says, before I found out they caught me slipping gas
Mm.
and went shopping, didn't have enough to pay. I like, what the heck? What? What? Oh,
You pay
J3 says
125 to get a
125 for his
truck?
truck. Whoa. What you putting
Yeah.
in there? The high premium stuff?
Well, you have my truck has 2 tanks,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow.
so it's gonna cost some money to fill up my truck.
Well, it
Ooh.
Your
don't
honey's
cost
truck
me
don't have
hardly
two
nothing to
tanks.
feel. Not mine. It don't hardly cost anything.
Your
Uh-uh.
honey's truck don't have 2 tanks.
Who mine?
Yeah,
He has a
my
150. I don't know how
my
many tanks.
F-150 has 2 tanks. I have a front tank and a back tank.
What year is yours?
It's in
It's a
here.
95.
1995?
Yep.
I don't know how many tanks he has. All I know, it takes a lot of money to fill it up because
If
I
I
filled
take
it up.
my truck and my 2 sons to the gas pump at the same time, it could be a lot of money.
Hudson
I
said
don't
she
know
don't
where
know
they
where they
came up
came
with
up with
150 either.
150. I know that's
I don't know
right.
where that came. Yeah.
I don't know where they came up with $150.
Yeah, I don't know. They just sat down and put a number at the air.
But they won't get me again.
I know that's right.
So that was it.
They
It was
won't get me
already in
again.
there. You had to go on and pay it. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
have to
But
drive. I have to drive so far to go to a Sam's Club, so I don't even hardly go there.
Yeah.
But I do go to Water World.
I go to Wally World most of the time for gas because my car takes 89 octane and
Mm,
Costco has 87 and 93, but they don't have 89. But Walmart has 89.
right.
I mean, I could use 93, but it costs more.
You use the Walmart card?
No, I don't have a Walmart card.
Oh, you get 10 cents a gallon off.
Well, if it's a Walmart and not a Murphy.
Right, and they getting
Right.
ready to change it to where you can't do that now. So it don't
Right.
even matter anymore.
I tell you what will save you some money though. If y'all have a
I don't
Publix
have one.
Publix does about once a month they'll have $50 gas cards.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
And I'm there
Yeah,
all the time. I didn't know that.
they have $50 gas cards that you can buy for $40.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really?
So you get $50 worth of gas for $40. And they
Uh-oh.
have different gas stations, so you can get like Shell and Texaco, I know for sure. And the stations that are beside Walmart generally price match. So you get the card and you get the cheapest gas in town at the same price. And you get like basically $10 off. That's what, when my kids were in high school, that's the only gas they used because I bought the gas cards every time they have one. And it's you if you spend $50 in the store, you can get a $50 gas card for $40.
As much
And they
money
do
I spend in Publix, I never knew that. So I'm
it
definitely,
at least once a month. It's in their circular. If you ever see their circular,
yeah,
it'll
I
be
never
on the
seen it on the circular. Never see, so I can take my receipt from the day and go in there and say I want to get a $50 gas.
No, you have to. You have to buy. It's when you buy it. So when you go shopping, and if you spend $50 on food on anything in their store, you can get a gas card, a $50 gas card for $40.
Well, I'm saying I
Oh,
was in there
wow.
today and spent $80, so I can take my receipt back in there.
I don't
Nope.
know that they'll honor it that way.
I'm gonna go and find out.
You can go to customer service and ask them.
Yeah, I would be moaning. I'd be up in there.
You'll be drunk
And I
about
don't
it,
know.
boy.
I don't know if they have the I don't know if they have it this week
I'll
because
find out.
it's only about it's about once a month they do it.
Fine.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
every
find
time. Every time.
out.
But it's
Grandma Planner says, "Where is that, Felicia?
often enough that when
Where's
my
that
kids, like I
Publix,
said, when my
Grandma?"
kids were in high school, it's often enough that when my kids were in high school that's what we would do. Publix. It's at Publix.
Oh, I've never heard of that. And I go there. In fact, I went there Sunday.
Mike says Google and Apple do sales all the time on cards. Okay, I will let you know, Glamour. You know me now. I don't be playing,
She don't know, Miss Peachnut.
and they know me
She
very
don't
well in
know.
Publix. Matter of fact, when I was in Publix today, now I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I'll be looking at the recalls. Um, they had a recall on the Silk almond milk. And how about I went in there and the Silk almond milk is in there big as day. I had to pull myself out the store because I was about to go ham up in there. Why y'all got this milk? Look, I've had 2 notices of recalls on this particular milk,
Oh, wow.
but
And
it's
that's
still
at Public?
yeah, yeah, they still have it. It is and there's been a death reported in the outbreak traces to Silk and Great Value, which is Walmart plant-based beverage, and they have the pictures of the milk and the other beverages too. A number of Silk and Great Value products have been recalled. Why is this stuff still on the shelf? Somebody help me
Y'all
out.
see
Oh,
this?
okay. Yeah,
You see this?
You see it,
right.
Miss Peachnut?
Oh, so it's on now, April 11th. No, I'm sorry, August 11th.
No, it's over now, ain't it?
It's over from August 7th through
Yeah.
August
From 7th
11th.
to the 11th.
Did I go in that store during the time of that? Because if I got a receipt, I'm going in there.
But yeah,
But
that's it.
I have a receipt, but I didn't spend $50.
And so it'll be in their circular. It'll be on if you look at on their circular, it'll like that. See how
Okay, over there in the corner. I see it. I'll look for it from now on.
hmm and
Oh,
it's not every week, but it's at least once a month.
wow.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to watch for that. Great Value, that's Water World, ain't it?
Yep.
Great Value.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do.
Yep. That's Wally World. I buy the almond milk. I forgot who it's by, but
Whenever I go to all these, I have to get me one of these.
what is that? Watermelon.
It's water.
Watermelon water.
It's water. It don't even taste like it's just a hint of flavor. It don't. It's just sparkling water.
Oh,
Yeah, I buy
okay.
that one too.
But I always have to get one when I go in there. For some reason, when I get to the checkout line, it's like, oh, I need a cold drink. And I want something sweet, and I know better, so I'll get that. And doesn't have any sweetener in it or anything.
Felicia, there's a question in the chat from G HUD.
You have to buy $50 worth of product, and then the gas card is a $50 gas card. Yeah. But the cards are just on a display, and you can go and pick whichever gas station you want. I don't know. I know they have Shell and Texaco, but I'm not sure which other ones. They may have Chevron, wherever, whatever. And the card itself will cost you, is a $50 card, but it's $10 off, so it costs you $40.
Right.
What? My rib sounds grandma.
Back away from Silk. I don't.
I'm glad
I don't like almond milk.
Wow. Was it the almond milk or was it the soy milk?
It says silk milk, silk almond.
The almond, but not the soy. Oh, no. I don't drink almond milk anymore. I used to drink, but I don't drink Silk either. I don't know for Silk. I think Silk puts
they're all plant based. It's not real milk. All that stuff is not real milk. It's plant.
It's not milk at all.
No.
It ain't milk. It's nuts. It's nut water.
Nuts. Yeah.
It's nut water. But it's a milk substitute.
Now, a lot of these cases that have been reported, 20 illnesses have been reported, 13 in Ontario, Canada, 5 in Quebec, Alberta, and Nova Scotia. So there's 9 over here, but they did have a recall over here on the same product. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And so my whole thing is, err on the side of caution.
So, Growing with Hudson, you're right. When you walk out the store, you will have spent $90. Because you will spend $50 on product and $40 on the gas card. And so you will have spent $90. But you will get $50 worth of gas on that card at whatever the price of gas is. And when you do the math on it, it's cheaper than buying gas at Costco or Sam's. Price per gallon. And for me, it was the nice thing about it for me was my kids don't understand the value of $1.
Right.
And so they would run up to whichever gas station was closest to the house or the school or wherever and put gas in their car. And I'm like, you drove right past Walmart and the gas is, 10 cents, 30 cents, whatever, cheaper there. Get it at Walmart. And they're like, it's just 10 cents. Well, you putting gas in your car 3 times a week. That's 10 cents a gallon times 3 times a week times 15 gallons in your tank. You do the math.
Right.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, yeah. And that's the other thing, Hudson. If I'm shopping at Publix, I ain't buying nothing that ain't buy one, get one.
That's right.
And Publix gives you half price if you just buy one. What they buy one, get one, they're not like Walgreens, you got to buy 2 to get the price. At Publix, if you just get one, you get it for half price.
Oh,
that's
wow.
what I did today. I just got one for the half price.
You get one, you get it for half price. Yes, they do. And so you don't have to get 2. And there's little things that that I will pick up at Publix, that Bush's baked beans, not baked beans, Bush's black beans. I will buy those canned black beans when they go on sale. Buy one, get one. Because when my sons come home, I'm just going to put them in their car.
Yeah.
They both eat them. They make chili, black bean chili, and they use that. I will buy those. I will buy Rotel tomatoes in the can when they go on sale. Because I know that I can just put them in my son's car.
Mm-hmm.
and I know they got food that they can eat, and it ain't gonna go bad. And buy one get one,
Oh, Natasha.
right? That part.
Hey,
And
Natasha.
so it doesn't take much to get $50 worth of
Oh
food.
no, trust me. I was at $82 today, and I'm telling you, I had 3 bags.
And you can, but if you use your sale papers and look at the buy one get ones and shop the stuff that you eat. Don't buy it because it's on sale. Buy it because it's stuff that you actually use. And yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
Make
have
sure.
never made black bean brownies, um, Mike, but there was a guy I used to work with whose wife used to make those, and I've tried them. They're very chewy. They're nice. They're good.
You said
Did you
black
see
bean
Growing with
brownie.
Husband question? Miss
Who?
Fisher, Growing with
What's that?
Husband.
What did she
Uh-huh.
say?
She have a question on the boards meeting listeria.
The who?
I don't see it.
Okay, so anybody understand where listeria comes from? Because
They,
Boar's
they
Head has a
saying
listeria
Listeria
outbreak
came in
also.
because Boar's Head has Listeria outbreak also. They've been having the Boar's Head outbreak. It's been over a month now.
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Everything Boar's has got Listeria. That's from unclean machines, people not washing their
and people
hands.
not washing their hands.
They got gloves on and using the same gloves for everything instead of changing the gloves for every time they walk away from what they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did see what the FDA did approve. The artificially made meat is going into your stores now. So watch those labels before you
Yeah,
pick them up and put them in your
right.
cart.
Actually,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
you
Yes.
should.
Uh huh. Yeah. But it's the Listeria is running rampant with boar's head, and some places have replaced the boar's head it back into their casings, into their cabinets. So be careful. I just wouldn't buy anything like boar's head. I wouldn't buy any deli meat. This is me for a long time. For a long, I don't really eat it, but I would not buy my honey any. He loves deli meat. He wanted a hoagie today, and then he thought about it. He's like, "Oh yeah," I said, "No, uh." But some places are still putting the boar's head back in already. We don't know if that's
Right.
boar's head that was sitting back in the back for a while. We don't know. So just to the air of caution, just try to do without, you know.
Right.
And like Grandma Planner says, right, and some people are just nasty for not washing their hands. That is an art that people are losing for some reason. This
Right.
generation of people don't understand the necessity of washing their hands, and nobody's minding the store. Nobody's supervising these people like they should. And if you're standing next to somebody and you know they didn't wash their hands and you're not saying anything, probably because you didn't wash yours too. This outbreak is terrible. It has been going on for months and months and months and months, and the
Yeah.
FDA and the government is continuously putting out warnings. So if they're continuously putting warnings out, it's worse than what they're saying. Way worse than what they're telling us. So yeah, I didn't check Publix today when I was in there to see if the boar's head meat counter was full, but I did see the silk being up in there. Normally, I would go get the manager and say something, but someone brought me to the store and I was mindful of their time. And I
Right.
did drive and I still be there fussing because it
Yeah.
was the same problem when Quaker oatmeal came out. They came out with the outbreak with Quaker oatmeal. And I went in Publix. Now, I shop at Publix. That's my store. I
Me
went in
too.
there. Quaker oatmeal was on the shelf. And he said, "Oh, they didn't pull it." I brought up and said, "Why is this Quaker oatmeal sitting up in here? Then isn't there a recall?" Oh, they were supposed to put it. You lie. They gonna
Yeah.
put it right now. No, you trying to sell what you can sell. You don't care if you kill
Right.
somebody. I'm sick.
That's in germs.
And they came and took all of it down while I was standing there. But the point is, why did I have to say something?
Right.
Y'all have to bring things to people attention. You have to be advocates for yourselves and your community and for your people because if you don't, they don't care about you. You just a nickel and a dime to them.
Hey, yarn therapy.
How y'all
Years
doing? How
Are
you
you
Hey,
doing?
years ago, there was a video where they showed using UV light or black light or something the spread of germs, they basically put uh they put a tracer on some, it was like baby powder or something, and then they let the person walk around and just not doing anything in particular, but just walk around like an office. And it's like they opened the door, they turned on the lights, they got a copy, they made a telephone call, they went through another door, and then they went through with the light and showed how those germs spread. Washing your hands is your number one way of keeping yourself healthy. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
sanitizer, washing your hands, and just being, I mean, really just hand washing more often than you think you need to, and after you touch anything. um it's so weird. I remember in 2019, around, it was around the holiday time, and some people from Atlanta came to our office, and when they came to the door, our door is one that you had to be buzzed in. And when they came to the door, we were like, "Wait a minute, aren't y'all from Atlanta?" And they were like, "Yes." Like, well, didn't weren't I thought, there was a restriction on traveling from Atlanta right now. And they were like, "Yeah, we were already out." They had already left when they put the restriction on, and so they were going to stop by our office on the way back. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, those people came in. Well, one of my coworkers had, we always teased her because she always had Clorox wipes and Lysol. We sprayed everything down. We wiped down every door handle, every light fixture, every on-off switch in that building got wiped down or sprayed down. And I'm telling you, both of those people came down sick. Two people, both of them came down sick. Nobody in our office got sick.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Wash your hands and clean surfaces. If you are not disinfecting surfaces in your home, start now.
I was just thinking that because our show was over here wiping doors and knobs and stuff. I was like, these people was over at my house. I need to clean everything down. Yeah.
It's not just the people. It's just, if you go out, you went out,
Period.
you go to a store and you push your hand, you open the door.
You know what? You
You
know what
got
I saved
something on your hands.
my toilet rolls for?
What?
I save them for when I go to the grocery store and I have to push the basket. I put the
Yep.
toilet rolls on the basket so that you know, I, you know.
Good night, Deborah.
But if you are not walking into your house and immediately going to wash your hands, you're just
Hey,
carrying
every
whatever
time.
you got out there and contaminating the surfaces in your house.
Yeah.
Let's see
You're
here.
right. You know what you don't touch behind somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people think that hand sanitizer is actually the word. No, it is not.
It's not.
It's the worst thing in the world. Stop thinking that using that is going to get rid of the germs. It doesn't. Uh, what was that Chris said up here? They would call that, and then they go and give it to the church to hand out. Try to tell them they
Yeah.
uh,
To these pantries.
Food pantries and whatnot. Yeah.
don't seem to care, but it's gone. Yeah, they give them to these food pantry. Yeah, that's one of the ways that people are getting sick, to the food pantry.
Yeah.
Coconut milk, goat milk, oat milk, coconut milk, cashew, and the almond for the Silk brand. Yep.
All of them were recalled.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that's what he just put up there. I was in there. I was looking for the coconut milk. Couldn't find it. I was wondering what happened to it. That's where it was all the coconut milk from. I think it was by. I'm trying to think of
That
the name.
is very true, girl, husband. A lot of these companies
More
do use
pictures
the
to me, yeah.
same. They use the same companies, the same suppliers, and then they just slap a label
Change
on it.
the name.
Right, right. She said, Grandma Planner says, did you see the video of the Asian lady using the toilet brush to clean the toilet sink and coffee mugs of the hotel?
Oh Lord,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
That's something that's been out for a while. The don't use the glasses and the
good night,
mugs
Debbie.
in the hotel rooms. I mean, if you're gonna
Right.
use them, wash them before you use them.
Yeah, they did a research or something,
Yeah,
and they
that's
showing
been
how
out for a while.
germs is on those glasses and stuff. Yeah, shit, you need to take the sheets and blankets and stuff off of there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can even change it.
Hello, official Jamia. How you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
Jamie,
Jamia, how you
how you
doing?
doing?
Good to see you. Look, I can't wait till tomorrow.
What's
Uh,
going on tomorrow?
They go live, be on live all day.
all day.
We gonna be live all day. I'm gonna say we gonna be live
We're
all day.
gonna be live all day.
So y'all start at
All
what time?
well, it starts at 10. Look, we don't get off until what 5, 6 o'clock
When
in
we
Yep,
start
some
10 in the
talk like
morning
that.
and get off at 5 or 6 in the morning,
the evening.
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
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 Ooh, that's even better.
So whose channel is it gonna be on? All your channels?
Ooh,
Swoop.
I knew that Felicia saw that video and was done. I always ask for new bedding. They never wash the blankets. No, they
No,
don't.
they don't wash the blankets, and a lot of times they don't wash the comforters either.
Mm.
she either.
Sometimes they don't wash the sheets either, but they never wash the comforters.
Might like your hat, Miss Soil.
Thank you.
That'd be cute. So you gonna do a hat with like the one I had on today?
I want to try to.
Y'all, I put that video
First,
out.
I got to do
Of,
the cowboy hat.
oh,
That's the
okay.
next one I got to do.
I did the
Cowboy.
video real quick, and then I forgot I'd done it, but then I had to go and put it out because it was to talk about tonight. Let you know we were
Oh,
talking tonight. So I said, well, I can't put this out tomorrow, and I'm not gonna waste a good video, so it's gonna
I know that's right.
come out of after the live starts. Yes, Glamour says it's very nice. So everybody like your hat.
Thank you.
Now, what kind is that one?
Just a regular old hat.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it. Let me see
Oh, you
again.
ain't see it?
No.
I'm not finished. I was just checking to see if I'm far enough to where I want to be to start the next stitch.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
What's next stitch? What's
Oh,
next
okay.
stitch you doing?
What I'm gonna do instead of doing increases, I'm getting ready to do half double crochets all the way around 2 times
Right.
instead of doing the increase.
Who else out there growing apricot trees?
Me,
I think I have one.
You
I
think
got
you have
two.
Mine
one?
is a 2-in-1. I don't know what it is.
So you think you have one? Mona has two. And
Yep.
how old are your trees, Mona?
They not old. I just got it. So but I don't know how old they are from the store. I don't know.
Well, they're probably about a year, less than a year. You look at the trunk and just about tell.
Ugh.
Anybody else out there growing apricot trees? I want to
I
see if I'm just special because my trees are just going crazy. I did that video. Okay, Grandma Planner says she planted some horseradish, lettuce. Okay, Swiss chard, and new no trees. Okay,
Mm.
horseradish. Did you have a plant or did you use seed?
Root.
Hmm.
You get the root, and you can use part of it to grow some more.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Your mind died.
Your horseradish died.
Yup.
I need to go get some horseradish because it's time to make fire cider.
Yep.
So where you getting it from? The
Fresh
root.
Market.
Thank
So Fresh
y'all.
Market have it.
Fresh Market has it usually.
Oh. Okay. Well, I need to go to Fresh Market and get me some because
Yeah,
I
they
couldn't
use.
find it the last time I made my apple cider. I could not find it.
Yeah. If you can use prepared horseradish to make fire cider. You just need to get the ones that don't have the oils added. But I like to use fresh.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd rather use the fresh.
but if you can't find it at the fresh market, you can usually find it at the Asian market.
Hmm. I'm sure they probably got it at my farmer's market too.
They might, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I need to make me some more fire cider.
Yeah, I need to make some too.
Is that like good for something like inflammation or?
It's an immune system booster.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Gloria Elliott.
I
Good
use
night,
it during
Gloria
cold and
Elliott.
flu season
Mm-hmm.
because I don't get the jabs.
Yeah, me neither. Now, if anybody is taking generic versions of Mucinex sold by CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and Target, it contains cancer-causing chemicals. So if you're going in
Okay.
there looking for something for your cold or your sinuses,
I'm getting
generic versions of Mucinex sold by CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and Target. It contains cancer-causing agents, and there is a let me see if it's just a news break or just, if it's a recall.
You say the generic brand?
The
Yeah.
generic brand, uh huh. Let me
Ooh,
see if
black
there's the,
walnut.
huh?
Oh, Glamour Planner says she have a black walnut tree.
Oh, now that's good. You say, oh no, make fire cider is better for you. Thank you, Jane. Though Georgia Peace Nut Garden, yeah, I put that up the other day. It was kind of late, very
She said
late.
heart peppers and runaway apricot tree.
Yeah, those things are going crazy. I mean, I'm gonna cut the front side of it down. I'm just gonna have to cut it away because
Hey, RX Nails.
they're just
Hey,
crazy.
Uh,
RX Nails. How you doing? Good to see you.
how old is your tree, Miss Peachnut?
2 years old. If you see them
Okay.
on the video, you're gonna be like, "What? They are two." That's what I'm saying. If you have apricot trees, I just want to see how they're growing because my apricot trees are growing so fast and they're just crazy.
Oh wow.
You thought
You
it was
can
a bare
use
root fruit, but got that in peanuts growing around the garden. You got peanuts growing around the garden.
You can use mullein, thyme, and oregano, or oregano as a substitute for Mucinex to get the mucus moving out of your system.
do some what now?
You know,
No, I don't.
mullein, thyme, or oregano.
Or
And what you make a tea?
Yeah, you can use it to make like a tea. Um, I guess you could make a tincture and just do drops if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
But
You said
yeah,
and
but
or.
I said or.
So don't put them all together. Just do
You,
one or the
I
other.
know what you gonna do. You gonna put them all together.
No, if you say don't put them all together, I'm not gonna put them all together.
I
But
use time.
Lucas, I need to get this stuff up out of me.
I use time whenever I'm feeling like that, and if I don't have any mullein, I'll use time, and I will make tea,
I got plenty
and
of
I'll
money.
put thyme in the tea. Usually, I'll put some ginger in with it, as well, just for flavor. But ginger is a good
I love ginger.
cleanser too.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I like eating that raw.
I like thyme, and thyme helps. Thyme tea helps to move things along. It's not gonna dry you out like
Mm,
Mucinex will, but it will move things along, get things moving. But you got mullein. Mullein will do the same. And oregano, my brother uses oregano. It works really well for him.
Oh,
Who is
wow.
that? Yarn Therapy says anyone near Arkansas.
ARK.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
I think
are
I'm
near
the
Arkansas,
closest to Arkansas. I think everybody else far from Arkansas. I think I'm the closest.
What they have found is that there are levels of benzene in those products that I called out.
Ginger
And
every day for 30 days and give it a break.
okay.
What's
I
that good
do
for?
I do ginger every day. I haven't given it a break. So what does that
Okay,
mean?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. I look, what's up with the
I
ginger
don't
every
do
day?
ginger every day, but I do ginger quite often.
I don't do a lot of ginger, but I do some ginger every day. And turmeric and ginger, turmeric, and lemon and honey every day. I don't do like big portions, but I do some of it every day. Like I do some elderberry every day.
Mm.
You must give it a break. Why?
Mm.
Come on here and tell me why I need to give it a break. I'm scared to stop using it. It's been working for me.
Oh, wow.
I
You
kind
must
of like,
give
really
it a
scared by that
break.
stuff. As a matter of fact,
I'm
I
in
increased it.
Arkansas,
Who's in Arkansas?
755. Say she in Arkansas.
Arkansas, ARK.
Oh, wow.
When I was in school,
Iron therapy
um,
fire starter is a must to at the end of the summer.
Yep.
But isn't that five sided the stuff you said, spicy
But I
food?
was ain't that was something y'all told me that I don't need to make?
That's what Felicia said.
What?
Oh,
this
okay.
why you don't need to make it.
You
You
said
said
because
I
it was
didn't need to
spicy.
make it because I didn't like hot food.
Oh, well, it is spicy. It's got jalapenos in it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not hot, hot.
It's not hot, and you only taking a shot of it, like a teaspoon of it
Right.
a day.
But Miss Peachnut, didn't she tell me not to? Okay.
You
Okay.
see that head
Look,
bobbing?
look,
Yep,
let me
she
go
did.
back to the video.
Go back to the video.
Yeah, go back to the video. I don't know what I said. I'm like, I don't know
You
why you.
can't
I
have that.
probably said, I don't know why you gonna make it because you don't like spicy food and you're not gonna take it anyway.
That's
Ugh,
exactly what you said.
I probably said just like that. It's like I don't know why you gonna make it if you're not gonna take it because you don't like spicy food and it. Da, da,
But
da,
if
da.
it's
Yeah,
gonna help
that's what
me,
you said.
look, if it's gonna help me,
Thank you,
then
Glamour. Hmm.
I gotta get past what my little issues are. That's just like that detox, that liver detox. That stuff is nasty. It's all outdoors. But guess what? I'm waiting on me some dandelions to come up in my yard, but I don't get no dandelions in my yard.
You ain't got no dandelion seeds.
There's a question in the
I
chat,
probably do. I ain't dropped none.
Mona.
Uh,
Felicia, there's a question in the chat from Yarn Therapy with Ruth.
I might have a fireside video.
here have a video on how to make it. Who? Glamour
Black Tropical just made
had
it.
the video. She had the video, the recipe, and everything.
Who was
Yeah.
Matter of
that?
fact, he did that a few months ago, so it's not far away.
Who?
Glamour,
Planner.
Glamour Planner. has a video, step by step, and the recipe for fire cider.
What's the name did it too? Just recently, has a short on it. Black's Tropical just did a short on it like last week.
She
Okay,
asked
but
for the
Glamour
link,
Planner
y'all.
is in here now.
She asked for the link to Glamour Planner.
Thank you, Jane Doe, for dropping that link.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is, do I have the book? Oh Lord of mercy, Jesus!
She called on the Lord. Oh my goodness.
It takes call what they say. Call on the one you serve.
Call him, honey. Call him.
Um,
On her community page. Okay.
fire cider, thyme, oregano, sage, ginger, fire cider. I'm gonna make me big.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting ready to put this on here. We might get a copyright strike.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
If you're getting a copyright strike,
Can y'all see that?
yeah.
I'm not gonna look because it may get a copyright strike. We'll let them look.
Thanks. Okay.
It's just don't they just
Oh,
copyright strike the music?
It's just the ingredients.
Matter of fact, Jane Doe just dropped Glamour Planners.
Okay, so if y'all can see that, that's what's in fire cider. The basic fire cider is 1 onion, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of freshly grated ginger, 3 to 4 tablespoons of freshly grated horseradish, and apple cider vinegar. And that's it. That's basic fire cider. You chop that up, you put it in a jar, you cover everything with the vinegar, you leave it sit for 30 days. Now you can also add cayenne pepper to it. You can add lemons to it or some kind of citrus.
Lemon and oranges.
I did lemons and oranges with mine.
You can add lemons or oranges, some kind of citrus. You can add roselle to it if you want to. Jamaican sorrel.
To
it.
Yeah. Some of that too.
You can add rosemary to it if you want to. You can add a bunch of other stuff to it.
Right.
Chris said throw some cinnamon whiskey in there.
Yeah. Now that sounds good, Chris.
If you want to. But that's the basic. The basic is onions, garlic,
lemons, pepper,
ginger root, and horseradish. And I add jalapeno peppers. This one says cayenne. But I rough chop everything. I do not grind the ginger. I rough chop everything. I put it in a jar. I cover it with apple cider vinegar. I let it sit for 30 days. And then you just take 1 to 2 tablespoons a day.
Oh, okay.
And it's an supposedly it's an immunity booster.
Okay.
So you only do 30 days? I did like 3 months.
Oh, that means it's good and potent.
It says 3 to 4 weeks. This is from the Medicinal Herbs book. But you can let it sit as long as you want. You can even, after 30 days, you can start pouring out of it and leave it sit. Leave the stuff sit.
I have that same book.
Yeah. It's in here, page 74, fire cider.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that book.
And if you like the way it tastes, you can use it like as a salad dressing or like that. Just put it on your food. If you don't really care for it, you can take it as a shot and chase it with something.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It's it's Marie Gladstar's.
Did you use liver live ACV with the mother? Yes.
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 It's on Amazing.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
you
on
You get those
amazing.
from Amazing.
You think?
Yeah.
Look, yeah. I need to look for that book.
Yes, I do use Live ACV with the mother.
Yeah, we all use Live AC with the mother.
Yeah.
And this is another good booster too. Is garlic and honey.
Yeah. Oh, I can take that, huh? Or do I put that in my tea? Cause I sure put it on my chicken wings the other day.
I use the honey to make shrimp. Garlic honey shrimp are so good. But you can eat during cold and flu season. You can eat a clove of garlic as often as you like. Just take
Mm,
one out the honey and eat it. That's a good
yeah.
immunity booster.
Mine's good and potent right now. That's what you had me do that last year,
Yep.
and I still got some here.
I still got some from
So
last year too,
can I
but I'm
take some
just
garlic and put in there and add to that juice?
what juice?
The
The one
honey.
that you already got? I
Yeah.
wouldn't because the the garlic breaks the honey down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Honey is a antiviral, antifungal in and of itself, but the garlic breaks it down. So
Okay.
the properties of it may be changed. That yeah. Oh, Chris says it sounds like it doubles as mace. If you put enough pepper in there, it will double as mace. And your
Man,
fireside, put some in a spray bottle, keep it with you. Somebody come at you.
Mm.
Yeah. Don't use
yeah, it worked
jalapenos,
for
use
me.
habaneros or ghost peppers. Yeah.
Maybe them ghost peppers ain't nothing to play with.
That part.
I learned my lesson from that. I dug that bush up.
Mm.
And you can sweeten your fire cider with honey. Either after you strain it out of the, if you strain it once it's finished fermenting, if you strain it, you can sweeten it with honey, or you can put honey in it when you make it. I don't put
Oh,
honey in mine at all. I don't put any honey in it. I just take mine straight up because I use other honey and other stuff, and yeah, I just use
wow.
it straight up. Okay, dates. And what's that other one? You probably can put monk fruit in it if you want it.
Some who muck fruit?
Probably.
You said too many ghost peppers turn into Drano.
Oh
Uh-oh.
Lord.
Who said that, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have known Chris.
She said she used dates in it after she strains it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anybody growing dates?
hmm
Mm.
I would
I
like to grow
used to
some dates.
use dates in my smoothies when I was doing smoothies. If I wanted a little bit of sweetness to them, I would use dates, but I don't do smoothies anymore.
I want to do a smoothie. I need to go buy some water so I could some sparkling water so I can finish off my ice cubes.
Oh yeah. I need to go. I think I drunk mine up in the last 2 days.
I seen something crazy today. This young lady took some popcorn,
Oh, I saw that.
some was it milk and
Mm-hmm.
some butter and put it in the blender and chopped it up, and then she put it in a pot and put some sugar in it and cooked it,
Ah,
and she put some dry milk in it as well while she cooked it, and then she put it in the bowl and put some whipped cream in there and stirred it up, mixed it all up real good. Did she strain? I think she strained.
Yeah, she strained it.
she strained it at some point somewhere. She strained it and put it in a pan. Talking about and put it in the freezer and talking about some ice cream.
Ice cream.
She made buttered popcorn flavored ice cream.
Yeah, and she put it on
You
top
think
of a waffle.
So, yeah, those dumb
That's
YouTube
like them.
videos.
That's like them sodas that Charlotte got.
Use a glass jar. Use
Oh
a
yeah,
pickle jar or something like that for the fire cider.
yeah. Use a glass jar.
who that Mona? Do you have no? I think Felicia, you have the same food dehydrator that I have.
Don't get upset, Chris.
Kasori. The Kasori.
I can't. I don't know. Is that the one that have like everything in it? The bacon setting, the
Mine is square,
right?
and it has like 6 or 9 trays,
Oh
and
no,
it does have.
mine have like 3 trays, but it have like all the different settings: air fry, broil, bake.
Oh, you say an air fryer, not dehydrator.
Beautiful.
Right. But they were saying which is a good food dehydrator. I like the one that I have.
I have I don't. I have a dehydrator and I have an air fryer.
I do too, but my air fryer have the dehydrator.
I don't know if my air fryer no, my air fryer does not have trays. Mine is just a basket one.
Mine have
Oh.
trays.
Well, is that you have the same one I have, Felicia? I mean, Mona.
I think so. Mine's got trays, got rotisserie, it's got skewers, it's got a basket.
Right. That's the one I have, and I love it, but I don't remember the name of it.
I don't think yours is the same name as mine.
I know it's not a Cuisinart. Hold on, let me. I do not know the name of it. Nah, I don't know what is I don't know what the name of it is.
What you laughing at,
Thinking
Felicia?
more about Zion.
What's the chef wave?
They should make those people eat all that food they waste.
It might be the same
They
thing.
just
That
drown in
part.
that
They
hot dog.
should make them.
You
Putting
get
it on
Right.
pizza, adding raisins just the way. 755 said, did you get it from
I
H?
saw
Oh yeah,
it.
and dehydrate too.
Yeah.
Did you see what
Do you ever
755
use
said?
your dehydrate on it?
I did once, but I have a dehydrator, so I don't need to use that for dehydrate. I'm too busy wanting to cook food over there.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
It dehydrate quick. I like it better than my dehydrator. I don't use my dehydrator no more.
Yeah, it
I use
dehydrates. The air fryer dehydrates in seconds.
No,
So
but it's a
that-
dehydrator that's on mine.
So aren't you taking away from?
It depends on the temperature you use.
Okay.
I
It
just
depends
set
on what
mine.
you're
I set mine.
dehydrating
Whisper, Formstead, how you doing?
and the temperature that you use.
Hey, Bella.
I just set mine on dehydrate and let it go. I don't even check the temperature.
Yeah.
You have to be.
So
I just
that's the
said
thing
it.
about that's the thing about dehydrating. Depending on what you're dehydrating, the temperature really matters. Some things
Right.
it doesn't. Some things it does, and so yeah.
Yeah.
I have a air fryer I still haven't used. It's going on a year and a half now.
You don't
Oh,
use your
wow.
air fryer?
I know. I need to really get.
You use your oven in
Yeah.
the summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part. That's
I just used my oven just not too long ago because I didn't
I
want to
used
use.
it before they had air fryers. We used the oven, so that's what I'm used to.
I have not turned my oven on probably since May.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nah.
I use my air fryer in the summertime. Anything that I normally would put in the oven goes in the air fryer on roast or bake or broil.
Right.
Mm.
I do
That's
not
what.
heat up my house in the summertime. That is just not happening. And
Yeah, that's
you
what we
could,
do
like those
too.
apples you made last night, you could have done that in your air fryer and
Yeah,
not
I just
and
used
not heat it
to
up in your
put
house.
it in the
But see,
oven.
you did it at night, so it's not so bad.
Yeah, it was easy for me to do it real quick, stick it in the oven, and it was in the little foil cup that I put it in, and
I'm just telling you, all an air fryer is a convection oven.
yeah,
That's all it is.
It's a convection oven,
I
so
need to.
it cooks it a little bit faster, but it's smaller. It's a smaller
Hmm.
unit, so it doesn't put
I
off as
try to
much
say,
heat. Doesn't put off near as much heat as the oven. I'm
Yeah.
serious. I have not turned my oven has not been turned on since May.
And I'm
Oh,
probably gonna
good.
probably start using it before the month is out. I think I started to try to use it, and I couldn't get the door open, or couldn't get it closed. So I need to read the label, read the
a
instructions, see what I'm doing
turkey
wrong.
What's
and peach
that?
cobbler. Woo! Wow.
Bacon peach cobbler
Oh,
tonight. Last night I baked a turkey.
whew.
Oh, halving.
Now
Wow.
see,
But
I
she's
would
in Arkansas. Isn't it kind of chilly over there?
Arkansas just as hot.
Oh, it is?
It's cold in the wintertime in Arkansas,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
My oven be jumping. Girl,
my oven
I
ain't gonna
see
be
that.
my oven
don't
ain't gonna
make
be
me take
jumping
a
in this heat.
drive because I sure come up there and give me some of that peach cobbler.
I need
My
to come
oven
up
I
is
with
see
some
you
not
good.
about to
later.
be
I
jumping
need to
in this
come up with
heat.
some good pear recipes, like baking pears in the oven, stuffing them, I guess, with some
You can
cinnamon.
bake pears, and oh, if you do a balsamic reduction and put on
Good
Uh-oh.
night. Boy.
anyways, let me just hush.
Do pears in a balsamic reduction.
You do a balsamic reduction and you pour it over it like a syrup.
Hmm.
Bake the pears, cut side down, and then when you take them out, you use a balsamic reduction and pour it over it like a syrup. It's so good.
So do
But
you pour the pear, or you cut the top of the top you cut off?
cut them in half and
Okay.
take the core out of it, and then you bake it cut side down.
Okay. And take the stem off.
Yep.
What's a balsamic
You
reduction?
It's a balsamic vinegar, a balsamic vinaigrette, a
Okay.
vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and you just take that and you cook it down and you reduce it.
Okay.
You cook it down until it becomes a syrup.
And that's all you need. You don't need no sugar, no cinnamon, none of that.
I'd like mine not without, but you can put sugar and cinnamon and stuff on it if you want. It ain't
Hmm.
gonna make it bad.
Well, it's
Mm.
good on Brussels sprouts.
They do it on Brussels sprouts.
I said they good on that balsamic
Hmm.
vinegar is good on Brussels sprouts in the oven.
Oh, wow.
Just
Mm,
Google a balsamic reduction and you'll see what it is.
I'm sure I
mm.
got some too up there in the oven. I mean, in the pantry, balsamic vinegar. I usually keep some on hand. Um, this was sent out to me. Was this today or yesterday? This is another recall I want y'all to hear. FDA urges, FDA upgrades Palmer candy recall to highest threat level. Have you guys heard about that?
Nope.
Palmer's is Sweet Smiles yogurt covered pretzels. They've upgraded the
Mm.
recall. The candy was sold at Walmart, Target, and other retailers. This was on April the 12th that it came out by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. has reclassified a May 5th. You see, these recalls are being recalled and then recalls. Like, you know, weeks later they come out with a recall of the recall. May 5th recall of
Right.
Palmer's Candy to Class 1, which is the most severe. A class recall is one where consumption of the product can cause serious adverse health consequences or even death. So
Oh
the
wow.
recall candy is white coated confectionery items because they have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. The recalled confectionery items were distributed nationwide in Walmart, Hy-Vee, Target, Dollar General, and to distributors in Alabama, California, Florida, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming
Oh wow.
in the United States. The product comes in a variety of retail packaging. Uh-oh, I just lost it. I hit something on my paper. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me go back to it. But anyway, uh, let me go out and come back in and go back over here. But I don't know if you guys eat that. If you know anybody that eats it, just tell them to beware. Let's see here. Here it is right here.
Palmer makes a lot of holiday candies.
Oh yeah, yeah. The product
Is
comes in a
that
variety of retail packaging like bags, pouches, and tubs. So far, no illnesses have been reported, but health officials want consumers to be aware of the threat. And according to Palmer Candy, the potential contamination lies in the liquid coating. The company was told there was a potential for contamination with salmonella from an ingredient that was potentially contaminated at one of their suppliers.
oh wow.
Production of the product was suspended in May while the FDA and the company continued their investigation of the contamination. So I'm not going to go any further, but just so you can be where there's a list of the products,
Hello, Tina C.
Hey, Tina.
caramel swirl pretzels, 4 ounces, caramel swirl pretzels, 6 ounces, classic yogurt pretzels, cookies and cream, yummy chow, enrolled enrobed pretzel rods, favorite day bakery, white fudge mini cookies, frosty frosted munchy metal medley bowls. There's a whole list of things. I'm not going to read them all. If you want to know anything that you think may be on here, something about peanut snack mix. If you go into any of these stores and you buy anything that's yogurt covered, you may want to check it out before you purchase it.
Oh wow.
I used to love those flips yogurt covered pretzels,
Mm.
Yep.
but
I
yeah,
haven't been eating them lately.
not lately. I used to love them. It's a really good combination between salty and sweet and
And
country
sweet.
and crunchy and creamy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Yes. That used to be a late night snack.
oh, excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm out of that category because I hardly buy anything with sugar in it.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to let that sugar go. It's a struggle. I ain't gonna lie, it's a struggle.
Who you
I ain't
telling? I
saying I'm
know
trying
it's
to
a
let it
struggle.
go, but you know.
Yeah, it's a big struggle.
I did pretty good today.
See, my
Actually, I've done
downfall.
pretty good. The last 2 weeks have been pretty good for me, and I can tell a difference.
How
Hmm.
Hooking Good Creations by Tina C. How you doing?
Hey, Tennessee.
Well, 755, that's a lot of recalls, but also I'm looking at recalls on, and I'm not going to talk about it right now, but there's recalls on cream cheese. We're coming upon holiday season. You guys going to really need to check the recall list before you purchase anything.
I'm not cooking
Um,
nothing for holiday.
Me neither.
but a lot of people do. But
I
just
am.
that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm saying, just if don't just stop with yourself. Just give a notice to your family, people that you know go out and purchase stuff for the holidays to bake and cook with. Um, just be on the lookout for the cream cheese as well. SCHNUCKS Snooks cream cheese is on the recall. I've never heard of them,
I
so
haven't either.
but they are sold at Aldi's.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. If you're an Aldi person, that's what my girlfriend was. She loves going to Aldi's, and today she was like, I can't shop at Publix. Their food is too expensive. You just love going far out, but it's not going far out to me, But she loves Aldi's, and Aldi's have a lot of recalls on their fruits and vegetables.
Mm. Yeah,
Did we
'cause that's
say?
mainly what I buy from them is my fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, they had a big
But the
recall on
main
their fruit
thing
and
I go
vegetables.
for, and the seafood.
Mm. Did we say something to hooking good creations by Tina C?
We said
Yes,
hello.
Okay,
yes, we did.
just in case I
Yeah,
missed it.
I said I was the first one to say hello.
Okay, hello from Miss Dale.
Okay.
There's a lot of recalls out there, y'all.
I made another hat. I'm gonna put a band on it.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Okay.
see.
Did you
Oh,
do
Nice.
that just now?
so
Yeah.
you over here cheating on me?
I ain't cheating.
Yeah,
How am
you
I
are,
cheating?
because you didn't tell me how to do that one.
You already know how to do this one.
Oh, I do.
Yep. I'm gonna put a band on it. Call it a day. I thought
Oh,
about
I
making
ain't
it
done
longer
that.
and let it be slouchy, but I don't think I really want it slouchy.
I don't. I haven't done that one.
I could make it slouchy. You know what? I might put another couple of rows on and let it slouch.
It's about the same as the summer hats.
It's the summer hat,
Yeah, same pattern.
more or less.
Yeah.
No, something different about hers.
I did 2 rows of double crochet,
Okay.
skip one, double crochet, and then I did
Oh, okay. I see what you
one
did.
row of straight double
Straight,
crochet,
straight double crochet. Okay, I see what
and
you
then I
did.
did
I
two
see.
rows of double
Oh,
crochet chain one. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
And I think I might. No, I'm not.
Hey, Andale. She said
Andel
so
was here
cute.
earlier. Hey, Andel.
I
Again.
can't speak
Hey
again.
She's
there.
still
It was
here.
a long time ago.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to put a band on it and
Okay, I
call it.
see you, Felicia. Look, a pretty hat. Tina said that's a pretty hat.
So I'm
Another
probably going to do a
Felicia.
video. I'm probably going to do a video and maybe even do a hat challenge if anybody wants to join in.
I'm ready.
I just want to make some hats to donate.
I'm ready.
Me
Um,
too.
and
That's why I'm
my
saying
church
you.
donates hats to a couple of places, homeless,
Okay.
and cancer center, I think. And but there's always places that you can find that'll take them.
Yeah, my church always giving stuff away, so I could be ready. So yeah, let's do this thing. When you said that that's what you was gonna do, I made 2 hats.
Right. And
Right.
so I'm
And I was waiting for the next one, and you
Oh,
jumped. You didn't tell me, but see,
look at that.
well, this hats are something that you can do
Wow.
like on a
I'm
live.
Oh,
just
always
learning
that
how to
girl number
do
one.
hats.
Oh, I
So
love them.
hey,
I
always
love
that
them.
girl.
Hello, always that girl number one. How are you?
Hey, always that girl.
So I'm just trying to keep up because I didn't do hats before, and like I said, that it took me what I did one each day. So today I was like waiting to see what you was gonna come up with today, but I was trying to finish off the hat that I was doing already. I'm trying to get those finished so that I can do this 30-day challenge with you.
Who started the challenge? You or who started the challenge? Felicia?
Well, I'm gonna
Alicia,
do a challenge, but I don't know if it's gonna be a 30-day challenge or what.
it don't have to be a 30-day challenge. It's just you want to do 30 hats.
30 hats. It could be
Beads.
10 hats. It could be whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It's going to be a BYOB BYO
Okay.
challenge, a BYOC challenge.
Okay. I just want to know
Bring
how
your
to do
own.
different
Bring your own hat
hats.
challenge.
Yeah.
But it has to be crocheted.
Yes. No.
Not really.
No. It don't have to be crocheted. You can sew a hat
If you
or
want to sew a
however
hat, you
you
can
do
sew
a
a
hat.
hat. If you want
However
to
you
knit a
make
hat,
it
you can
Seven
knit
five
a
five.
hat.
So y'all doing y'all thing up in here.
If you want to do a loom hat, you can loom a hat. You can crank it out on an adding machine if you wanted to. I don't really care.
Crank it out on an adding machine. That would be interesting, Felicia.
The knitting machine is called an Addy.
Oh, Addy. I thought you
And
said ADDING.
you basically you crank it and it knits it, and then when
Oh,
you're done, you just cinch it up and you got a hat or whatever you're making.
It sounds like I hear a bug machine outside. You know how they go through the neighborhood and spray?
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't gotten one this month.
so you think somebody out there spraying
That's what it sounds like.
this time of night?
They come late here.
This Texas.
Yeah, they come late here.
Oh my
They
goodness.
always come at night, and it's after dark. It's always after
It's
dark
only
when they
going
come.
on 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they spraying.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. It could have been something else.
Always that girl. My day has been very interesting. I did, of course, some harvesting. I did a video on that, and I, of course, planted some
Somebody down
seeds.
there.
Hmm.
Somebody's in the basement.
Is that Grandma
Hey,
Planner?
Hey,
how are
lovely
you?
ladies.
Hello,
How you
Hey,
hello.
doing?
Who are we talking to?
This
Robin.
Robin,
Hey,
the
Robin.
glamour planner.
It's me. Hi,
She's in bed.
Jessica.
You don't want her coming up here and she all up in the dark back there. I saw her.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
saw
show
her.
her face.
Look, she
I'm
sprained
I'm
her
pulling
ankle,
up
so
to
she
my
not
house,
moving
y'all.
around that much anyway.
Oh, bless her heart and
Shouldn't
all her
be.
parts. Yeah, I was out there. I watered. I wait till about 8:30 to water. I don't know if anybody else is like me. You go out there and water when it's almost dark because it's just too hot to water earlier. And
Mm-mm.
I did. Now listen, if you have these fruit trees, you have these extra little, what you call those things? I know what it's
Thank
called.
you always, that girl.
That grows on the
Thank you
bottom
for
of the
stopping
tree
by.
from the root of the tree. And why I can't think of it.
Suckers.
Huh?
Suckers?
Suckers, yeah. Suckers that come up from the root of the tree. My pear tree, the one that's really bearing a lot, had about 20 of them, and they were about maybe 10 inches long. And so
Did
I
you take
knew I
them off?
needed to take that off. So I sat there and did a little bit of pruning and had someone to come pick up some peppers, harvesting. And I cut my grass in one section. I didn't do the whole section. We did some weed eating in one section.
What's tomorrow? Wednesday. I gotta cut grass tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get out there and do some trimming up
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I was telling people on the line, on the video, I do a little bit at a time. I don't try to kill myself out there. Anybody else out there do the same thing, do a little bit at a time, don't
Do
try
a
to do
little
it
bit at
all.
a time.
What
You
happened?
know,
She
what
dropped
happened?
off.
I spend maybe
I'm sorry, y'all. The mic went out, so I had
Okay.
to
oh
refresh it.
Yep.
You have to gauge yourself. You have to decide, like Mama said, you have to decide how much time you're gonna spend out there and try to stick to that.
Yeah.
yep.
Now, when my company came, of course, let the rod in the midst, had to talk to him, talk to his wife. Then he wanted to come into the garden, that sort of thing. Then my honey came out and they all got into a conversation. But as soon as they started pulling out that driveway, I picked up that water hose and started spraying because I knew the most important thing when you are gardening is to make sure you water. You can
Right.
do anything.
If
If
you
you
don't
don't
do
do
nothing
nothing
else,
else, like me and Moses,
Yeah.
if you
That's
don't
don't do
let
what
me
nothing
know.
else,
That's all I do.
that's something that I wanted to say too. People talk about don't water in the morning this, don't water midday this, don't water late in the evening this. Look, you better water your
You better water
plants.
when you
you
can.
gotta
You
water
better
when
water
you
your
You
can.
know,
plant.
I
Mm-hmm.
was at the nursery today and it was like 1 o'clock, and I know it had to be like 94, 95 degrees, and they had the sprinklers going. I'm
Yep.
like,
Mm-hmm.
now, I know I've heard don't water, when it's hot and all of this,
Right.
but they
If
had the
you let
sprinklers
your plants get so dry that they pass that wilt point, they will not recover.
Right.
Right.
And so if your plants need water, water them.
Right.
Because if you let them go and don't water them because it's midday or it's late at night or it's early in the morning or whatever, or the moon is blue or the moon is red or whatever it is, you let your plants go, you're going to lose them.
You'll lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if I
If you're
know that I'm gonna
watering them
leave,
at the height of the sun, it's gonna dry out even drier.
If
It's
they
not
dry
no good
out
in the
because you
morning or
didn't
late at
water 'em,
night.
if they dry out because you didn't water them at the height of the sun, you lost it.
you
So
just
it's
have to water them
Not
extra.
absorbing it. It's just gonna go right out. If it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon when the
water them
sun is
at
at
the
its
root. You have to water them at the root. You got to water them at the root. You may still have to come back and water them that evening too, but you got to water those plants because if they reach the wilt point, they are done.
What I do is I'm talking about like grow bags because that's what I grow in. If you're watering, if you have situations when your trees or your plants is in the ground, it's a little different. Like I said, I take one of my bamboo sticks or I take one of the poles that I bought from the big box store and I punch holes down into my grow bags and then I water. Then that water is going to go all the way down to the roots. Because like if I was going somewhere, say Tuesday night and I knew it was gonna be late when I got in, too dark to water. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna water whatever time I can water in the daytime, but I'm gonna deep water it. So I'm gonna make sure the roots get some a lot of water. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna
I
get a lot of water.
yeah,
And then after that point, if I know I'm not gonna get a chance to go back out that night because it's gonna be late when I get home. I just come and water them
Right.
in the morning. But that water, if you deep water them, if you
Yeah.
deep water, it will suffice because all you want is for the roots to really get fed.
The roots really need to get water. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's a great idea to go out there and sprinkle a little bit of water on your plants in the heat of the day because you're right. That's not going to do no good. It's not going to do any good at all. In fact, it may do damage to them.
right.
But if your plants need water, get some water to the root of those plants. It does not matter what time of day and night it is, and water them well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I said,
I'm not gonna let my plants that are in containers, like my all of my citrus plants are in containers. I'm not gonna
Right.
let those get too dry and lose those trees. No way.
Right.
And if
I
I'm
was
out
out
there in
there
the middle of the day
today.
watering, I'm in the middle of the day watering.
yeah.
Yeah, I took EQ yesterday, Felicia. I went out there. I was out there from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. today.
Oh,
And I
Oh,
tried
wow.
not to be out there too long, but I
that,
had let the overgrowth of the tomatoes get too big. And that's how those worms was able to get there because I allowed too many days to go by. We had so much rain. So I had to get out there and clean up the bottom area, clear out, allow some air to get in there. I had to get in there, and it took me a long time. Plus, I'm
you
working
got there for
with
5 hours,
half an ankle. Yeah,
right?
I can't be out there for 5 hours, but well, and that's the other thing too. When I go out in the morning, I'll
I
go out
was
in the
to permit
morning
her to do that though.
and I put my sprinkler on because I have a sprinkler in the bed sprinkler that just does the garden part, and it's a low to the ground thing. And I'll turn the water on in one of my beds. Then I'll go to the garage and I have a chair, and I will sit in that chair and I will deal with my container. So I'll have a container. I'll weed it. I will, if I'm planting something, I'll plant something, or I'll set up some more containers, or I'll have to start some seeds, and then I'll go and move that sprinkler to another place, and then I'll come back and I'll sit in that chair, or I have my fan on me and I'm doing this, and then I'll go back and I'll move that sprinkler to another bed. And so I'm back and forth where I'm not out in it the whole time. I'm in the shade part of the time, and then I'm out in it and I'm in the shade. And then, once I get whatever that I can do in the garage done, then I go and I'll work in one bed, and then I'll come back in and I'll set a timer. When the timer go off, I'll go move that water to another spot, and then I'll go and work on this over here. And when the timer goes off, I'll go move that water to another spot. And so it's a system where everything gets done a little bit at a time, and I'm in and out. I'm not out in the heat the whole time, but I'm also getting the water to what it needs to get to, slow and steady. It's not quite drip irrigation, but it's a slow and steady watering. Slow and steady.
Yeah, I was in and out. I didn't stay in it all. No lie, I was out there 2 hours straight just cleaning, but I also harvested. I also planted. So yeah, I was like you. I was moving around and I did do a lot. But the best thing is we didn't have a lot of high humidity, and we're
Yeah,
still
today
under
was
a
a
lot of
nice
storm
day.
watch.
Yeah.
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 Today was beautiful. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't the kind of hot that you eat that you couldn't stand. And it's easy to spend. If you go out early, the earlier you go out in the morning, the easier it is to stay longer out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Acclimated. As it gets warm, you get acclimated. You get so involved in what you're doing, time just flies fast.
Yeah.
It flies by, next thing you know, you've been out there 5 hours.
Yeah, that is
me
true.
today.
I usually go
Serena.
out around 7, and I usually come in around 10.
755, are you still here?
You feel so accomplished though when you go out. When I go out in the morning, which is very seldom, and I come in 4 hours, 5 hours later, I feel very accomplished.
Yeah.
I think, man, if I do this every day, I can catch up. But I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Ain't
I
no
finally caught
ain't
up
no
today,
catching
too.
up. Yeah, she's still here.
Hey, 755. Look, I was checking out that video of your garden and that ginger. I didn't get to see if you laid it flat or if you did it up and down. But you can lay that thing flat because you got them eyes coming up all the way around it. Yeah, but I see you.
I
She's
see
just
you.
now putting down ginger. She must live in an area that she has a mild winter.
Yeah, she do have. That's what she said. She have a mild winter.
She may need to pull it in though, because they can get some weather in Arkansas.
It's in a container.
Yeah, she may have to
live
pull
in
it
an
in.
apartment. She don't have, everything she got is in containers. So,
I leave my ginger out year round.
That's because you in 9.
Florida.
You in 9. People in 7s and 8s can't do that.
No, we can't.
I leave mine out. It may be wrong, but I leave mine out.
What's your grow zone?
7B.
And it survives the winter?
It comes
Yeah,
back.
it won't come up till the spring.
Yeah. It
You
just
have
I
it
planted
automatically
about
comes
a
back.
month ago.
Mine does not come back. I have had some out there, and it does not come back.
What?
And I'm
Mine
in
always
8.
come back.
Dropping mine.
I'm in 8 something.
Mine do.
A or B.
Yeah.
I don't know what 8 it is, but yeah,
Mine
mine
come
doesn't.
back every year.
So
Well, maybe I'm doing
755
something
says
wrong.
that she laid it flat, but I wasn't sure to plant it flat side down or up.
So
Yeah,
you did it flat?
yeah.
Oh, good. 'Cause
I've
that's
got
when
some
I saw
ginger
you
out there now,
pull
so we'll
that thing
see.
out that soil. I was like, man, just lay it flat. you got eyes coming from top and bottom. Just lay it flat and just let it do its thing. But me
Yeah, 'cause
personally,
I don't
I,
know where my shampoo ginger even jumped up from. 'Cause I don't remember ever planting shampoo ginger out there.
uh-oh.
And
Maybe,
it just
maybe a
popped up
bird.
from nowhere.
Maybe a
Mm,
bird, a plane, Superman.
squirrel.
Well, that's
Jumped
a
on
blessing to have. If you
birds.
got shampoo ginger and you didn't plant it, that's something good to have.
Mm.
So I guess because you have to buy the plant. I don't guess there's seed for that, right?
No, it's a tuber.
It's
It's
a
a
tuber.
Now
tuber.
I did plant one in my front yard. It ain't never did nothing. It's about a year. It's been there about a year. So I don't even know where this one came from.
I got sweet potatoes that keep popping up on my front porch, and I know I ain't planted.
On
Oh
your
wow.
front porch in a container.
Yeah, a container that I had designated for like regular plants for the front yard, like for my front porch. And this one sweet potato keep popping up, and I can't empty the soil out
Thank you,
because I
looking
have
good creations by Tina. Thank you for showing up and good night to
plants
you.
there.
Good night.
All right, Tina, you have a good night. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I had a ginger in the kitchen that started sprouting, so I decided to plant it and see. That's what you
Yep.
do. Ha!
That's what
That's
that's
what you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
Plant it and see. That's what I do. But see, I did
exactly.
a
That's what I do
experiment
too.
with it. I took a I had a ginger and it had an eye coming out. So I broke it off the ginger and I put it in some water and waited for it to root and I put it outside.
you put it in water?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you had just put it in soil.
Soil. Yeah, I did put no, I put one in soil and one in water. It was the soil that did the trying to think what happened with the water.
Cause I broke mine off and put them in soil and they growing.
Yeah, yeah. It was soil. But I did one in water as well. But I think I did that last year. And it still grew some roots putting it in water like you do pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do pineapples. You can put it in soil straight up, or you can let it dry out a little bit and then put it in some water and let the roots come out
Yeah, I have 3 pineapples in water now outside.
in water.
Yep.
Pineapples never work for me. When I put my ginger in the water, it only gets mushy, and it didn't root for me.
Anybody else out
Mine
there
grew
growing
good.
pineapples? Who is growing pineapples in the chat?
That's why I say, Glamour, what you do is when you twist the thing off, let it dry out first.
Yeah.
Take about 4 rows of the leaves off, right?
Hey, Matthew Irvin.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Matthew
Matthew.
Irving,
You put
and
a pineapple three
then
years
put it
ago,
in
and
some
I ate
water,
a pineapple.
or you can put it straight in soil.
But it
Yeah,
takes
so
two
No.
to two and a
Okay.
half years.
It takes at least 2 years before to produce a pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
and
first
He
see,
one.
I
said
was
he put a
on about the
pineapple in
second
3 years
year
ago, and he ain't
the
seen the
freeze
pineapple
killed it.
yet.
Yeah, it takes at least 2 years before to produce the first pineapple. But then after that, it'll produce one a year.
Mm,
Oh, really? Because I have one that I harvested,
Yep.
and I actually was gonna throw it away, but I left it out there. And
Yep.
I
yeah,
went when I cut all my bushes down. I see that it done started back again.
Yeah.
yeah.
It got
Oh,
I guess a new shoot came out the side.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, it'll produce after the first one, it will produce more rapidly. And I
Oh,
don't
really?
know why.
All you have are
Yeah,
pineapple
that's
leaves.
all you're gonna have is pineapple.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Have you kept checking the center of it?
Yep.
Check the center to make sure you don't have a flower coming. I have 10 pineapple plants growing. I have
Wow. I
one
had
that's
7.
going on about 3 years.
This last breeze killed it.
I lost all of mine to coal.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't bring mine in this time, and it killed it. And I wasn't thinking I should have brought it in when I brought the other stuff in.
Yeah.
Cause I was too busy worrying about my lemon trees, cause I wasn't gonna let another lemon tree die.
So
I
you
know
took
that's
care of that lemon tree, huh?
Huh?
So you took care of
Well,
the lemon tree.
actually, the lemon tree lived, and I'm getting some lemons. I'm gonna have some lemons in a little bit.
Oh wow.
But so I don't know what I did, but my fig tree then went left. It's
Mm-hmm.
got a bunch of yellow leaves with brown spots. It went left
Have you been
Mine
giving
did.
it
overnight.
nutrition?
Overnight, huh?
Mine did that
Have you
too.
been giving it nutrition, like feeding it fertilizer?
I did, and it went left.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Matthew says I look at that pineapple every day and I water it every 2 days.
Okay,
Are you supposed
so
to fertilize the pineapple?
what's your growing zone, Matthew? I'm gonna tell you a secret that I did. What's your growing zone? Are you in the deep south? Where you at? Are you up north,
Mine have pretty.
east,
They got
or
pretty
west? Where you
leaves.
at, man? Hey, GT,
Hey,
Hey,
GT, how you
Hey,
GT.
doing?
GT. GT Junior.
I'm waiting. Tell me where you at.
I'm waiting. I want to hear his secret.
I'm gonna tell you what I did because I'm here in Texas and we have droughts,
Yep.
and a lot of people always hollering about um stuff don't like wet feet. Well, I'm curious. Okay, we're gonna find out. But I
He
got
and
this
nine
thing
beam
about
on them.
fertilizer and water and stuff, and you and 9B. Okay, listen, dude. Is your trees in the ground or is it in the oh, you in California? Is it in the ground or is it in the container? If it's in a container, put a reservoir in that container.
Yep.
Okay?
Everything I
Put
got out
that
there is
pot up
it's got
on
a
something to
reservoir.
catch that water. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? When you pour it in there, it's gonna hold a little bit down there at that bottom, and it's gonna constantly be moist. Even though it might dry out, it still have a little moisture. You see what I'm saying? They say it don't like wet feet. Look, mine did.
Oh
Long
wow.
as I kept water down there in that bottom, them things grew. That was one of the most beautiful things out there in my garden. Was
Wait,
them
oh,
pineapples?
you talking about the pineapple?
Yes.
Oh,
And your fig, my fig tree stays in water. I have it in an
Oh, I
aluminum
need to
container.
put a thing up under there then.
Yeah, I have it in
I
an
have
aluminum.
somebody in the basement. I have a
Say no what? No
I have
what?
containers
I don't know
under
how I
all of
keep
my
getting in the
under my
basement.
containers. I have saucers under all of mine.
Mine are in
Under all
aluminum
of them.
pans.
Now, if you get a lot of water and there's a lot of water in them, I drain that water out into a bucket because I'm saving my fertilizer that's already in it, and I'm gonna reuse that water to water it when they dry out. So it is work when you get a lot of rain, but we ain't had rain in 2 weeks. So all the water that was in the buckets, I've already used to water those plants with. I'm not wasting my water, but they do have containers underneath all of them, every single one of them.
Mine are in the aluminum roasting pan type thing, so it's about anywhere from 2 to 4 inches, deep. and I fill the water up. So those plants, I know I don't have to water every day because
See, I
and
don't.
they don't go down, they don't dry out, they don't die out, none of that. And
Right.
those fruit trees out there are so happy. As a matter of fact,
I don't do nothing to my pineapples. I just
Now I don't
water
have
them like I want.
pineapples, but I'm just talking about all of my plants in there in containers have reservoirs. Every single one of them.
My pineapples in containers, but they're sitting on the ground. But it's going on almost 3 years. But they said if you put like a cut apple in the center,
I've heard that.
that it speeds up the process.
I've
it's
heard
easy
that.
at what process?
But it,
Of
for the
them
pineapple.
producing, for the pineapple to start producing.
Oh,
But
really?
every time I put an apple in the center of mine, something will come and steal it.
Yeah.
So, so I don't think it works for me.
I've heard
So
that. Now I can't tell you if it worked or not, but I have heard that.
I ain't
Yeah.
never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Come and find
What's
some
that
rodents.
farmer? I can't remember the guy name on Instagram. Farmer something.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. But he is on Etsy. He sell plants and stuff. Food park something.
Food forest
yeah.
permaculture.
Yeah. He said put an apple in the center.
Talking about Huey.
On Instagram?
Oh no, I don't know who that is on. I need to go to Instagram and see who you're talking about.
Yeah. But he put apples in the center of his.
I've heard that. I don't know. I haven't had luck growing pineapples because, like I said, mine were. I put mine in the ground. I really shouldn't have put them in the ground. I should have put them in containers. They did really well during the summer, but when the winter came, I couldn't keep them. They froze
Oh wow.
and died.
I do cover my pineapple now. I do cover them when the temperatures get like in the 30s.
Yeah, I covered them, but they didn't make it.
Oh wow.
Well, your temperature, of course, is way different from Duval's.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect them to survive. In fact, I didn't expect them to live because I literally took the top off of those things and went and dug a hole and stuck them in the ground. I wasn't trying my best to grow none. I was like, let's see if this live, and I was surprised that they lived. And started growing. And I thought about digging them up and putting them in a container, but I said, yeah, no.
Yeah, they will grow.
So, Duval, you have 10 pineapple
Yeah.
plants. And have you received any pineapples from any of them?
Yeah, I did I did a video where I cut it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Pineapple.
Yep.
Okay. So you got 10 of them. So eventually you should be harvesting every twice a year, at least one. Because it takes them a while. Okay.
Probably about twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
I have one now. Should be anytime. Starting to flower. And the other one I cut it last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm getting the munchies. Never fails.
Well, I've been eating.
What you eating over there?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want no pizza. I think I need to go on and make this
It's a vegetarian pizza. I don't have room in the refrigerator for it, so I'm trying to eat it up.
Oh, okay. But you know what my problem is peanut butter and jelly. I'm still on that peanut butter and jelly kick.
Ooh.
Peanut butter jelly. Oh, sorry.
I love
can
peanut
do
butter and
peanut
jelly.
butter, but I can't do the jelly. I just do plain peanut butter.
And if I don't eat it now, I will wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and have to have it.
Oh
Have
wow.
to.
Well, I
I
had a
have
hickory yesterday for. I had a hickory for some soda crackers with cheese on it melted in the microwave.
some
Ooh.
So
what?
we got off the phone. I cut some cheese over some saltine crackers and put it in the microwave
Yeah.
for a second. I put the cheese on top and check it out. That was the best snack in the world.
Oh wow.
I used to do that with Ritz crackers.
I was gonna do Ritz, but I decided I'll just do yeah.
Yeah. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. That's what that's what GT Junior said. Y'all remember the peanut butter jelly song?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Peanut
Peanut
butter, jelly.
peanut
Never like
Jelly.
that.
That's mine. That's mine right there, Miss Peach Nut.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm. That's what we used to teach
Yeah.
little
I
pre-K
ain't
and
sang that song
kindergarten.
in a long time.
Mm-hmm. When I was teaching kindergarten and pre-K, we would sing that song. Kids
Girl,
would
we
love it. They go crazy of it.
Yeah.
let me
They
see.
done
But
changed
no,
all the lyrics now.
well, I'm sure they have. But that soda cracker with the cheese on top, don't leave it in the microwave too long. It's gonna get hard. Just for a split second. Take it out. Boy, you talk about good. I was happy when I went to sleep.
You know, cheese and crackers is just a good snack anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when it's soft cheese. I don't want no squeeze
Yeah.
cheese and stuff because they have to put chemicals in it to make it squeezeable. And
Oh
I don't want
no.
any
That ain't
cheese.
cheese. That's processed cheese food product.
Yeah, I don't want anything that's already chopped up because they have to use blades. You don't know where the blades is. Let me go on here and cut my own, shred my own. I don't want none of that. That was my jam, LOL. Get it?
That was my jam.
That was 755. She said she know what we talking about up in here.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut
Oh,
butter
look at you
jelly.
coming out the
Peanut
closet telling
butter
peanut
jelly.
butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
I'm listening.
Oh my goodness. I never heard the one with the baseball bat. What's that about?
Yeah,
Peanut
that's my
butter jelly
granddaughter's
time.
song.
That's a peanut butter
Okay.
jelly song.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna make me want some jelly. I don't want the peanut butter, I just want the jelly.
Peanut butter.
So I guess I have to go do some toast with a bunch of butter on it and put some
And
jelly on it.
jelly.
Put the jelly on that.
How you don't want to add the
I
peanut butter
like
if you
bread and
toasted it?
butter.
Not the
I
peanut
like
butter. I don't like
toasted
peanut butter.
jam.
Mm-mm. 755 dancing to her groove. Go girl. Mama won't give us no music.
Y'all remember that song? I like bread
Yes.
and butter.
Yeah. She
I
said we
like
gonna make her
toasted
fat.
Toasted
jam.
jam.
Oh, that's Chris. Chris said y'all gonna make him fat. Make them fat. Every
I
night
ain't
y'all get
making
on this
you
food
eat
thing.
nothing.
I was eating very incognito. I think I was. Y'all probably saw me. But I was not trying to get no food thing going. But I know it don't take much over here.
They sure
Oh
don't.
no.
But
Mona the
I'm
one
not
talking about she
doing
wanted
it.
a peanut
You
butter and
know you
jelly
was
sandwich.
being enabler, Peach Nut.
You're
Huh?
gonna make me
You
fat.
know you was being an
Chris, we're not
enabler.
gonna make
Once you
you fat.
said the peanut butter or the jelly, that was it.
What you
That
gonna
was
eat the peanut butter and
it.
jelly, Chris? What you gonna eat? Because every time we talk about food, you trying to eat something.
I just ate, so I'm good.
You good? But you know what?
I'm
I thought
good
I
now.
was good too. That's why I ate twice. But I'm starting to crave the peanut butter and jelly. But I want something.
Yeah, they got me thinking about it too. But I think I'm just make some tea.
That's
I
I'm
what
made
I
good.
hear.
some.
I'm good.
That
Hello,
tea
country
had me up
hustle.
all night. That's my problem. If I drink
What
Y'all
some
tea
gonna
you
do
tea,
that.
I'm not
drinking?
going to sleep. Hey, country hustle.
Hey, country,
Hey,
How
how
you
country
doing?
hustle.
Good
What
to
tea you
see
drinking,
you.
Mona? That's gonna have you up all night.
Tea, tea, tea,
See,
baby.
period.
Tea keeps me up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Tea
Herbal
keeps me
tea.
up.
it
Huh?
doesn't keep me up.
Herbal tea, anybody tea. Now,
Wow.
Yeah,
Not
tea.
if I drink herbal tea or decaf tea, I'm good. But if I drink regular tea, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Jane
very
Doe say snack time. PBJ, that's right. That's right. I'm just gonna have the J with some toast.
uh,
I'm gonna toast
toast.
it on both sides in my oven. I don't have a toaster oven. You know, I don't have. I need a toaster oven. That's why I got to
I
get.
do have a toaster oven, but I don't have it. I took it off the counter and put it away.
But see,
Cause
you get one of those you get one of the air fryers with everything in it. You know, you don't have to use but one. Cause you
That's
got
right.
Duval,
baked
you in that air fryer. I'm like,
I'm telling you, I'm like Duval though. I'm for all in one.
I need to figure out what all mine
no.
does. It may do everything, but I'm so quick to turn the broiler on and just sit them in the oven on a piece of aluminum foil, and it's ready in a couple of seconds.
You
But
can
you
do
know,
that,
aluminum
Danielle.
foil is not good for you.
I'm not eating it. I'm just sitting it on there. I'm not cooking with it. It's just sitting on it to heat my toast up, to toast the bread. So I mean, you don't cover your pots, your pans, like when you cooking in the oven, like if you're doing some potatoes or something, you don't wrap them in foil. I know
I
the
don't eat.
aluminum's not good.
I don't eat potatoes.
Oh, I thought you were growing some potatoes.
I ain't growing no potatoes. Well, I'm growing some sweet potatoes, but I ain't growing no potatoes.
So you're growing
I
some
know
sweet
your
potatoes, so
house
you
was
don't wrap them
clearly
in
up,
foil.
country
I
hustle.
don't wrap nothing in foil.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I use foil on occasion, but I don't use foil for cooking in because it breaks down and your food absorbs those chemicals, and so I don't use foil for cooking.
Well, I would use it like if I'm lining a pan. That's
I
what I
use
use.
parchment paper for that.
Oh, that
Hmm.
sounds good, Chris.
Yeah, I use parchment paper for
I
lining the
just
pan.
hydrated some cayenne
Um,
in my air fryer.
I might use foil if I'm cooking in a roasting pan. Hush your mouth. If I'm cooking in a roasting pan, I
You
might
say
cover the
shut.
pan with foil over the top.
Yeah, I do that.
But most of the time, I don't even do that. Most of the pans that I use have lids. If you don't stop,
So he
these people
I
gonna
want to
see
go
us.
dehydrated
outside
some
now.
Oh
cayennes
gosh.
in the mini. So let me ask you, Country Hustle, how long did it take for your cayenne peppers to dehydrate in the air fryer? Oh no, yeah, you see in the air fryer, yeah. How long did it take? Because I was thinking about that today when I was out there plucking cayenne peppers for my friend. A lot of them had turned red, and I was
So
like,
they're gonna
man,
be
I need to
hot.
make some hot. What you call it? Cayenne pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Cayenne
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
powder.
have
I
harvested
get
some
me some
cayenne
peanut
today
butter
too.
crackers lately. My
Do you
sugar
wait till
been
they
dropping
turn
too
red?
low.
Yes, I wait till
And
mine turn red.
and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wish I
Well,
that's
I
could get
why
want to know how
mine
long did it
across.
peanut
take.
butter and jelly sandwiches 755 in the AM because I wake up and I be just as jittery as I want to be. I hurry up and go eat it.
See,
Yeah,
mine don't drop.
she need
Mine
that
stays
fix.
steady. Mine don't drop.
Mine
But you're not
drops.
on shots, are you, Mona?
Nope.
Yeah,
I
I'm on shots.
refuse.
So
I
you
said the
did
same thing.
overnight, about 14 hours. Okay.
See, it
Okay,
don't take
14
that
hours.
long in mine.
Are you making cayenne pepper powder, cayenne powder with that, Chris? Is that what you're doing? He says that the fridge still, let's see. No, I'm reading Chris. Now, I don't do potatoes
What?
in foil
I
as
don't do
people might
potatoes.
throw them in the fridge still in the
Oh
foil,
wow.
and that is a good way to get botulism if they are still warm. You're not supposed to put any warm or hot food
You
in
ain't supposed to put
refrigerator.
no warm food in the refrigerator.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. So this is your first time country hustle doing it. Let me know. Keep me posted how it turns out. I'm assuming you're gonna take it and put it in a coffee grinder and powder it up that way. Now 755,
Oh
I'm on
wow.
insulin, but my blood sugar drops me to jitter
Oh
file
wow.
in AM.
Oh
Wow.
no, mine don't drop me like that. Well,
Mm.
that's one reason I don't. I try not to eat either. Like after
Certain time.
after 10. And I definitely don't do no sweets.
Okay, that's good.
Well, my honey coming here with this bag of Reese's Buttercup.
Ooh, I like to make them homemade. Yep, Christmas time, I make them Buckeye balls.
I
Yeah.
was like, and then he sits it while he opens the package up and sits it where you have to pass it, going back and forth from one room to the other. I just stopped and looked at it and laughed. Of course, I got 2 or 3 pieces, but still, I was like, really,
That
dude?
fan shadow makes it look like you
There
are
you go, that
riding
fan,
into the
Robin.
world, Robin.
Remember the last time they said don't show it because some people could have a seizure or
A
something from it?
seizure.
I don't have the
Look,
fan on.
look, y'all. Leave Robin. Don't pay that. It's not even going. Leave the fan alone. It
I
looks
don't
like
have the
you are
fan going.
riding a tilt or wheel. He's just making a statement, but we want people to come up, and we don't want them to be governed by so many rules. So I think he was just making a joke about the
It
fans.
was just funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know, but I don't have the fan. I purposely turned it off so that I could leave the video
Yeah,
on.
it probably
they will.
was on and it was making them feel some type of way.
They will be in trouble because I got my fan in the other room. If I'm hot, either I'm gonna get off the live and I'm gonna be cool and comfortable though. Bottom line,
Yeah, I
I'm
turned
just
the fan
saying.
off before I even turned my video on, so I don't know what fan they saw, but there was no fan today.
No, it's a shadow. He's saying he
He's
talking
Now
about
saying
we're
a
the
talking
shadow.
about
shadow.
the
Oh
shadow.
yeah, the
Come
The
on,
shadow
baby.
shadow.
is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
he's talking
triggered by
about
the
it look like
shadow.
a world.
No, he was just being funny.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Y'all know I keep it real. If I'm hot, last thing you want me to do is try to be up here in the hot. That ain't gonna work.
Uh-uh. Are you gonna
Hey,
get
girl,
mean?
Dad, thank
Do you get
you.
mean when you
I ain't
hot?
gonna be mean because my fan is gonna be on. Somebody gonna have to darken they screen
Nigga
so they
said
don't
you
see
ain't
it.
gonna
I can't
sweat.
sit up here and be hot because of a
Like
situation.
Felicia covers up because she said she ain't gonna sit there and be
That's
cold.
like somebody said Felicia covering up because her covering up bothers them. We can't deal with that.
You know what? People need to start being responsible for themselves. I'm not responsible for how you feel. I'm not. If
And it
you got
wasn't
a
just, I
problem
don't know
with
who it
if you
was
got a
about the
problem with
fan.
what's going on my channel when I'm doing it, then don't come.
I don't know who the fan was bothering
to
the
be
last time it
honest,
was
He wasn't
bothering
yeah,
them. And I'm
bothering
sorry
nobody.
that it
He was
was.
just making jokes and
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not talking about
yeah,
Chris.
we
I'm talking about
know,
We
we
somebody
know we're
else.
not
know.
talking about Chris, but you know what? That's the thing. That is a problem. And I mean, we had this emotion, and what is it called? Emotional. What is it called? I forget. We had this training when I was working, and they were trying to teach me how to be whatever it is called. I forget what the word is. Um, and the thing is, the person who was teaching the training was asking, well, what if I say that I need to da 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 in order for me to have trust in you and da 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 da. And I said, it sounds like you got a problem.
Mm-mm.
That's what it means. It sounds like you have a problem. I can't make you trust me. I can't make you have confidence in me. I can't make you do anything. All I can do is know my job and do my job. I come to work on time. I know my job. I do my job. I do my job well. You have a problem with me. That's your problem. Figure it out. Take responsibility. I'm not doing anything to you. It's one thing if I'm being rude and obnoxious to you. I'm not. It's one thing if I'm being insensitive to you and not talking to you or on trying to undermine you. I'm not. I'm doing my job. If you have a problem with me showing up for work and doing my job, that's your problem. You need to work it out. That's not my responsibility. If you have a problem with fans and lights and stuff, don't come to my live if I have a fan or a light on. If something bothers me, I have a problem with smoke. I don't hang around with people who smoke. I don't expect them to not smoke. I expect them to not smoke in my house. But I'm not going to go to their house and tell them not to smoke. I'm not going to their house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have to take care of
Well
me and I
said.
have to draw the line for me.
It's
I
a
have to be
phone,
responsible
Serena.
for myself. I can't expect you to take care of me. If you're doing
Mm-hmm.
something that I have a fundamentally have a problem with, I'm not going to hang out with you.
Right. Right. I mean, the thing about it is all of the adjustments that if you get into making too many adjustments for everybody, then it's going to be a problem. We're just simply doing, a live stream, trying to talk about things, gardening, crocheting, cooking, nice things. But we're not here to take care of medical issues. That's not
Right.
our
And we're at your house. We're at your house. So you get to make the rules. You don't get to come to my house and make the rules. I don't get to go to your house and make the rules. We're at your house, so you get to make the rules. If you don't like the rules at my house, don't come here.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
part.
Mm-hmm.
That's real easy. It's real simple. And you know what? I understand that. I respect you for that. Respect you for having boundaries and taking care of yourself. I definitely respect you for that. I'm sorry I can't come to your house because you have a dog in your house and I'm allergic to dogs. I'm not getting rid of Bella. Don't come to my house. I have a dog here. If you don't like dogs, don't come here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like we get more into making sure everybody's growing something and healthy and just sharing information. But if we get into emotions, personal emotions, and all health personal, then it's going to be a problem. That's not what we're here for. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm here for. So when about the second or third time that I poured a glamour planner had to darken herself because of a fan, didn't say anything, but it's not fair to her to have to make an adjustment with someone else. I understand people may have problems with emotions of the fans, but you go places that their fans are going, you don't tell them to cut their fans off. You have to make your own adjustments for your health. We want you here. We want you here. But you're going to have to make any kind of emotional or health adjustment for yourself if you're going to come in here. Because we can't have people darken their screen because they're hot. It's hot outside. But to accommodate your emotions. I'm telling you right up front, I'm 71 years old. Don't ask me to do it. Don't even think about it. Don't have a dream about it because I'm not going to do it. So if you're going to stay here and want to be a part of having fun and laughter and let's talk about gardening, let's talk about all these other things, stay, but you're going to have to make an adjustment. Go to black, fade to black. You fade yourself to black and just keep your mic on where you can hear the show. You can fit. And we're going to keep on
I like
going.
that. Good suggestion. Fade to black.
Fade to black. I used to be an
Sorry, y'all, for
actor.
getting on my stand, getting up on that.
But you're right. You made it plain. Like Daddy King used to always say, make it plain. You made it
That's
plain.
true. Right.
But I'm the kind of person. I'm going to be straight up and I'm going to be honest with you and I'm going to tell you where I stand.
And
if you don't like that, that's fine. I don't expect everybody to like me. I don't expect everybody to get along with me. I don't expect that. I have no expectations for that. But I'm also not going to sit up here and pretend that I'm one thing to please somebody. I'm not that person. Because at the bottom line is the only person I got to live with every day is me.
Yeah.
And so I got to be the me that I can live with.
I appreciate that. I'm looking at Matthew Irvin, who says he's using 511 fertilizer inside his house. You put that stuff in your house and outside. I'm sorry, Matthew. So I don't have to tell you. Right. Using 511 fertilizer inside my house and outside mine. So I don't know what to tell you. Are you talking to someone else?
Oh.
No, he's just saying in general.
Oh, in general, yeah. People have different strokes with different folks, but when it's your own,
that he say he used 511 fertilizer inside his house and outside.
Wow.
So I don't know what to tell you. So that means it smells like fish inside and outside his house.
And my daughter's allergic to fish, so she won't be coming to your house. That part.
What?
I found out I was trying to use worm castings on my house plants because it says it's good for it, but it's not. It throws off your plant's pH level.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're using a different kind of soil, hopefully on the inside. rather
I
than
do. I have,
uh-huh.
potting soil on the inside, the light potting soil. But
Yeah.
I was reading something where, oh, you can use worm casting for
Why
your
would you put
Why
worm
inside.
would you
casting
use
from?
worm casting in the house?
I don't know. It said
Exactly.
it on the bottle. It said it was good for outside and
No, it's
inside.
not. No, not on the
I'm
inside.
telling you, it said it
Oh
on the
my
bottle.
gosh,
It's the only
Bella.
reason why I tried it. But let me tell you, it tore up my plants because it threw the pH level off of them. I had to re-soil them, everything.
Yeah, because you're going to have worms inside your house in the pots.
What?
Not worms,
From worm
just the
casting?
castings.
Yeah, don't the worm castings produce worms?
No.
Ooh,
It's
honey,
just,
you about
it's,
to scare the hell
no,
out
it does
of
not.
me.
That's what I always use.
You about to go in the
Worm
house and get a piece
castings are just
of
what's left
worms.
when the worms eat. It's
You about to
basically
go
worm
looking for
poop.
some worms
I
over
thought it
there.
was just worm poop. Now, if you
It's
talking
that's
about
all it is. It's
worms about
worm
to crawl
poop.
out my pots, I'm about to have a fit.
I don't know. All mine,
Now
that's
you
all I
see
ever
me.
use.
I was
I
about to
got
look
worms
over at these
everywhere.
plants like you better not have no worms come out of these dang on pots.
I wouldn't put it in not in my house, in my plants. And
I
I
did
know
No,
I
not
it's
got
know.
more
several.
like cow manure. You know, it's
I
the
have about
It
manure.
20.
The
stink,
worms
and that's
cast
why
is
I
just the
stopped too
manure.
because it was stinking. And then I read through my booklet said that it's going to throw off your plant's pH level. They need
I
to
have
be at
about
a 6 and it throw
30.
them off.
I think I have like 30 inside plants.
Yeah, I'm about 20, and I was about to cry because
Yeah.
they all going outside if they got worms.
No, that's just the castings, the worm poop, basically is what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You know, you may have a worm
Honey,
to sneak in there though.
huh?
You may have a worm to sneak up in there or something.
Don't say
No,
that,
you
please.
can't.
Don't say that,
Well,
because these
I'm just
plants is
messing
all
with
going
you.
on the back porch.
Matthew says, yeah, just in general, I use it inside and outside my house, and my plants are doing well, and it kind of have a little scent to it, but that's the
Oh,
way
they
it
stink.
goes. That- That's the way it goes. You retarded.
Oh,
I
he
just
talking about the
put,
fish emotion?
yeah, I put banana water in mine and
Yeah, I use
coffee
banana
grounds.
water. I do. I had to recalibrate that pH level, bring them back.
I
So you
use
check your
coffee
pH
grounds
once a week
also.
or something like that?
Huh?
Do you check your pH level once a week or how often?
No, what happened is once I put the worm casting, I made like a water mix with the worm casting and sprayed the soil with it because it was saying how it's supposed to help indoor and outdoor. And then I saw like these brown spots on my plants and it was saying that check your soil because the pH level might be off. And that was the only thing that I added that was off. And I don't do the banana water all the time. I do the banana water once a month with the plant. So I knew it had to be the worm casting. And then I just
Oh,
did further research and it said, yep, worm casting was off the pH level of your house plants because sometimes we have tropical house plants, different kind of house plants, and they require a certain, soil level, pH level.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yep, my fig tree. The when I remember I told you I was looking at it and I seen like these brown spot stuff on it was that doggone worm casting that I was pouring in there.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
house plants don't require as much as outdoor plants.
right.
You don't have
They
to.
require more than me.
Really?
Really?
Yes, they require more.
What kind
They're
of
very
you must got a
temperamental.
nice different variety.
Yeah, I have a lot of expensive ones. The
Oh, okay. See, I got a
princess
lot
and
just to clean the air. Like I have in my bedroom to kind of clean the air, filter the air, and
no,
then
I have
downstairs.
I have some of the designer brands.
Yeah, I have maybe like
Oh, they
two.
got designer brand house plants.
Yep.
Yeah, they cost
They
us
have
about
houseplant
They
$13.
they
they
have
can get
houseplant
there.
clubs where they send you plants every month.
Oh
Oh
Lord,
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I
I
got house.
never
I
put.
have them on. I'm on Facebook groups. Plant house plant clubs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm in a part of them here in Jacksonville, and we
Mhm.
have like plant swaps and things. And
Mhm.
some of the plants be like $1,000, and you ain't
Yeah.
get but like 2 leaves.
Yep.
But we
Matthew
do be
asked a
swapping in
question
the
in the
group.
chat. We got a question in the chat, y'all.
Okay.
Uh, so let me put my glasses on. Where do we?
So soil, what is the best what is one of the best soils that we have out there for gardeners?
That depends.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell the honest truth.
Good question.
Most of the soils that are available for gardening use are crap. Most of them
It's
are
a,
crap.
it's a
But
personal preference,
You
though.
know,
It depends on.
but yeah.
Hello, Joyful
But
Stephanie's.
Explain
Stephanie.
why, Felicia, so people understand why.
well, honestly, if you have I mean for people who I don't know. It is personal, like Leah, like Miss Georgia Peachin has said. It's personal preference. Um, but most of the soils, and Mona can tell you, you buy a soil, and if you sift it, you will see that it's probably 25% trash, and then the rest of it is probably good soil. And when I say trash, I mean stuff that's not broken down, that your plants are going to get
Water
absolutely no
breakdown.
nutrients from or anything, and the texture of it is not going to be structurally just will not structurally support your plants. Um, but it just depends on what you're looking for. There's a lot of people who grow.
What club is that sends you plants every month? I
We
want
I
need
There's a
to.
lot of
like
people who
if
I
you
use
can't if
seeds
you
every
can't
different
month.
have if you
soils.
Both of that.
If you buy potting soil, it's generally better than raised bed soil, which is generally better than garden soil, which is better than topsoil, which is better than. I'm saying right, and then most people buy soil and then they buy amendments for the soil.
well
And you
I
can spend
like
as much
for
or as
me
little as you want on soil. My soil in my backyard will grow anything that I'm growing out there just fine.
mine
And with the addition of maybe some compost or maybe some sand, one or both.
Joyful Stevens, Stephanie, I think that's what it is. Just joined the chat. Thank you for coming.
what
I
Um,
you were
think
saying,
that
Duval?
if
You
you
know
don't
what?
have if you
What
don't
time is
have
it? What time is
your
it? Where we
own
at?
soil,
we're at 2:54. I don't know what time
Six
it is.
minute countdown.
Okay.
Okay, what were you saying, Duval?
if you don't have your
I buy
own good
topsoil
soil
cheap and
and you had to
amended.
buy it, then I would like build mine
Yep.
with like the topsoil, the
I
perlite.
tried that my first time and I burnt up everything.
What's that? With what?
You got to know how to mix it.
Look,
Like Mike
evidently I
said,
know how to mix it
but
because I burnt off everything.
now to
Everything
me, I like
died.
Kellogg. If
Mona,
I
I
can
I
go
I
totally
like
ahead,
Kellogg
agree with
too.
I
I
like
really
Kellogg's
like
too.
Kellogg too. And I
yeah,
seen
if I had
somebody
to
do
buy it, I would
a
buy
research
Kellogg.
on it, and Kellogg is not what we think it is. So when I was sick and my sister and my nephew came here, instead of me sifting soil, I just had them drop the bags out there, and Seymour went completely nuts. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I need to stop sifting soil. Don't be putting all them amendments up in there because them things already saying that it has fertilizer already in it
Yep.
up
Right,
to 3 months. So after that
right,
third month, I might give it some fertilizer or whatever, give it some rabbit poop or something like that.
right,
But before
right,
then,
right.
I don't know because we doing too much. That's what our problem is. We helping nature when nature is supposed to be helping us. Get your hands
Right.
out of stuff and leave stuff alone and let nature do its own job. Okay,
Can I make a suggestion?
you go for it.
I'm agreeing with everything that everybody say. I personally, I built my own soil.
Uh-oh.
I got the idea from growing out the box, and I don't know if it's. I can't shout out, a different gardener on this
He's
channel, but
fine.
You
I
can.
got,
We don't
I
do that. You
got
can do that.
Growing out the box,
that
man.
growing
That
out the
man
box.
know what he
I
doing.
I watched him. I learned how to build my soil from him. But let me tell you, if you want to know the best one, the best video to watch is M.I. Gardner. He had
Yep.
every soil you could think of. He sifted through them, all of them, like Mona. He sifted through them, showed you what each of them have, and he showed that they're all garbage and based off of a name, just like Felicia said. So
Trash.
it's best to build your own, make your own soil. That's if you're growing. Like now I have containers and I have raised beds, so I don't have in-ground soil, so I'm making my soil based off of how I'm growing, and so that matters too, and what you're growing, because you need to know. Like I didn't know that my blueberries require acidic soil, and
Yep.
I also have plants require a different soil.
Yep.
So I built my own soil based off of what I was growing, and that's important to know as well. But if I could suggest growing out the box, if you want to know how to make your own, and then in my gardener, he went through every soil that's out there and he showed the difference between them all.
Right. I remember that. Now, Matthew Irvin, to answer your question, I do buy Happy Frog, and I am so happy with Happy Frog. So that is a
Yeah,
good one for me. That works.
A lot of people like that one, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yep.
works
I
for me.
was I
But
was
let me tell
buying.
you, another one, the one that we went and got on sale that was compressed. What's that compressed soil that we got on sale?
Promix.
Who?
Promix.
ProMix doesn't have the junk in it as far as the sticks and stuff like that. So
Guess
it's a very
what?
good one too. ProMix and Happy
Oh,
Frog. As a matter of fact, ProMix is better than Happy Frog because it doesn't have any
What?
stuff in it.
I like Back to the Roots. I
So,
use Back to the
so,
Roots,
so that
and I use Black
means
Cow.
if I use that Pro Mix, I should be doing pretty good in my garden, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
it depends on
No.
what's in your garden, first of all.
It depends on what you're growing.
If you're
People
growing,
trying to do, you can't grow like Robin said, everything doesn't grow well in the same soil. Some
Yeah.
things like a drier soil, some things like a heavy organic soil, some things
Mhm.
like carrots, for example. Carrots like a light soil. If it has
Mhm.
any trash in it, your carrots are gonna be crooked and the roots are not gonna form.
uh-huh.
Right.
If you're growing blueberries, you need an acid soil. It
Mhm.
depends on what you're growing.
It
So
Mhm.
may
not every soil is good for everything.
right.
That's
Right.
why you add things or don't add things to
Mhm.
your soil. If you're growing muscadines, they like a higher pH, whereas blueberries like a lower pH. So you
Right.
may
Mhm.
have to add lime or calcium or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, your soil in your front is different from the soil in your back. Your soil in your front and
Right.
back in
That
different
too.
spots of your garden is going to be different. I was saying use the ProMix as a base
As
soil,
a base,
as a
exactly.
Mhm.
base soil
Mhm.
you to build up on. Nothing, no
Mhm.
soil. There's no soil you're going to be able to go to and just stick something in it and just grow unless you know that soil
Okay,
is
Yeah.
so
fertile.
I need
Right.
to know what is good to grow in Pro Mix.
It depends on what you need. Is what you need. What are you growing it in? Listen to me. Listen carefully. Are you growing it in a container? Are you growing it in the ground? How
And
fertile?
which Pro Mix did you get?
Yeah.
Did you get
And
the
how
yellow
fertile?
one or the red one or whichever one
The
it is?
red one, the red one that was $9.99.
And how fertile? How fertile is your ground? How
Yours
fertile
was
is your soil?
9.99.
$9.99. Who
Mine
paid
14.
$9.99 for Promix?
Y'all missed
It
that,
was
huh?
on sale.
Why
No,
did
my
And
mine
sale didn't.
what's the regular price?
19 and 15,
17,
18.
23, something. I don't know.
I think it
They
was
Mm-hmm.
marked
20, it
ours.
was $20.
They
I thought
marked
The red
ours.
one
everybody
I think
found
was
that soil that was
$20 regular.
$2.
I
I
paid
watched
$7 for
everybody run
mine.
to the store when soil was $2. I don't know nothing about no $9.99 soil.
Promix, the yellow one I think is regularly 17. It was on sale for 7.
7.
Mine was 13.
I got it for
Wow.
7.
They
And I
wouldn't
went back
let.
and
They
got some
wouldn't
more.
go down. No
I ain't
cheaper
paying
than
that much for the
13.
freaking soil.
And the
Huh?
red
But
bags, they went from 17 to 14.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Well,
y'all
I
and
said
looked the other
about
so
the
day. It said
huh?
it was $20. When I went back, it said $9.99. I grabbed two of them.
right, that part.
Now I went back, I went this weekend to a different one. Theirs ain't never been marked down.
Uh-oh.
Did you talk to them
Y'all
about
Did
ain't
it?
you
seen
ask
stores
About
doing
somebody?
$2 a bag
Did you
and
ask
No,
for
them
$10?
no,
because when
because
my
I ain't
store they
never
didn't
bought
mark it
some.
down. It wasn't marked down in my store, but when they scanned it, it was on sale.
I had already bought some, so I won't worry about it.
Glamour Planner, you keep talking about some $2 soil. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
missing something
You can
here.
get some $2 soil glamour planner. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you can.
50% trash, and you're gonna get it from the Dollar Tree.
No,
Exactly.
Dollar Tree
Now,
is $1.25, and I
Okay, you're
always
gonna get
all
it from
right,
the
recommend
Dollar
first of
it
General
all,
or Family
because
Dollar.
that's the one that got the nets in it. But
That
no,
part.
it was soil at, I believe it was the L box store, and everybody,
They
I
ain't got
remember
nothing, no
CC,
$2.
everybody had it. Yes, it was, and I don't think it was Miracle Grow. I hate
It
saying
might
their
have
name,
been
but it was
because
one
sometimes
of
they
them,
have a
and
sale on
everybody
it.
ran to it. Everybody ran. Guess what? The MG is at Dollar Tree, and I bought a bag last week.
Yep.
I
I
showed it.
don't buy Miracle Grow. I hate
I
Miracle
used
Grow.
to use the
I do
Miracle Grow.
too, but I got it because it was at DT.
I've used the Miracle Grow moisture control potting soil
That's what
for
I
Matthew
have.
Irvin has a
house plant.
question.
That's the
I
one
Matthew
I
bought that for
got.
Irvin has a
$3.
question.
I bought it for $3.
Who?
Yes, at DT right now.
You bought what for $3?
The MG moisture
MG.
control.
Oh, listen, that MG stuff, let me tell you something. Mine was anaerobic. The last one I got out there, I'm getting ready to take that one back as soon as I can get a car taken in. That stuff stuck to high heavens. It was the one of the ones
Mm,
that was on sale.
mm.
Matthew Irvin is asking why I'm growing some tree collards is very special soil for that.
No, he can use for college. He can use the if he building his own. What type of soil did he already use?
Frog, what's that? The frog.
That
Generally, generally for general garden soil, I'll use a bag soil that
Mm-hmm.
says usually it's
Veggies.
either a potting soil or a raised bed soil. I'll use one of
Yeah.
those, and I will add to it compost. I have a compost bin, so I'll
Mm-hmm.
add compost to it. I will add cocoa core to
Yeah.
it. I don't use peat moss because it's not sustainable, but I
Yeah. I
will
don't
use
use peat moss.
I'll use cocoa core, and I will add sand to it. If
Hey,
I'm
Tina
putting it in
Baby.
a raised bed, I may put some of my native soil in it. I mix it all up together, and that's what I grow in general. But
tell them
now,
Popeye,
when I
what
use
what
when I
soil
use
was on sale for $3 a bag at Lowe's, please?
when I use like Pro Mix, I'll put Pro Mix in an established bed and mix that up in
Hey,
whatever's
Tina,
already
baby.
established in that bed. I don't use any soil straight out the bag.
Hi Tina
Yeah.
Bailey, how you doing? Thanks for
Hey,
coming
Tina
Good.
in.
Bailey.
Who was that? I just asked somebody a question. What soil? What's the name of the soil that's $3 a bag at Lowe's? Do you remember the name brand?
Miracle Grow.
It was
Hmm.
a while ago though. That was a while ago.
Yeah, they had it on sale during the
Remember, they was
holiday.
5 for
What was
ten
that so
dollars.
Mona? What was that soil everybody was running up to the store to get?
It was 5 for $10. I
Miracle
remember.
It was Miracle Grow.
It
They had a
Oh,
was.
okay,
sale
fine.
and everybody was running up to get it. I was like, I ain't
Everybody
going.
ran to get it.
Now I got a big old bag of soil from Costco.
Mm.
I forgot how much I paid for it. It was a big bag. I
Do they
don't remember
have
how much.
is it like a lot of junk in it? That's my whole thing is getting these soil bags and it's nothing but junk.
I sifted it because I do, and it had some junk in it. But what I do is when I sift it, everything that comes out of it, I save it, and I use that as mulch.
Mm-hmm.
It will break down eventually. So I'll use
That's
that
what
as
it was in
mulch.
there for, to break down.
Yeah.
That's what that stuff is in there for, is the
Long
okay.
term.
All right. Listen, check this out.
Okay. So here's the other thing about soil. Soil Science 101.
Hold on. I was getting ready to say something and you just interrupted me. Let me finish before I forget.
It's in there for the breakdown.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's going on is, look, you go outside and you see a tree, right? It's got leaves, it's got branches, it's got all fruit. Some of them don't have fruit. Okay, what does it do? It falls down into the ground, right? Then it break down and then your stuff grow out there, right? You don't go out there sifting that soil. You're getting rid of the leaves and the tree branches and all that stuff that's breaking down in the dirt. So when we go to the store, we getting all this stuff that supposedly that came up, from up under the tree that makes soil. We messing with stuff once again. Leave stuff alone. Okay. If you're gonna sift, when you sifting that them large pieces, so your roots can grow. It'll have somewhere to stretch out to. Yeah, you're making it a little easier for it to grow. Put that stuff on top because it was in there because it was gonna break down anyway. So put it in there and save you some money from buying mulch of some other kind, something that you don't even. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have the nutrition. We already know it's going to have the nutrition because it's already in the bag, in the soil, broke down already. It's already in the process of breaking down. So just take it, save you a little money. Sift it. You get a little good, but you still going to have sticks. And, you're trying to get the rocks and stuff out of there, move them out the way. And, and put that stuff back on top and hold in the moisture because that's what it's there for, is to hold moisture in the soil. So you have your mulch on top, holding the moisture. So when you water and your soil don't get hard.
So, Mona, okay, first of all, let me say this to Matthew. Okay, the soil that was on sale, it was in green and white. I think that was you who said that. No, 755. That was Evergreen. Is that the name of the one that you were talking about? And
They called Super Green. Stay Green.
Evergreen from Lowe's. Evergreen from
Stay
Lowe's.
Green.
No,
It's called Stay Green.
Well, I'm looking here on Lowe's. I don't know. There's a Stay Green, but he said it was green and white.
Stay Green on sale? That's better than Kellogg's.
No. He was saying, okay.
Yes, it is.
Evergreen is green and white. He was saying something about, if I can go to where he was. I don't know if it's 755 or
755 said they don't know the name of it. They didn't buy it.
said it was green and white. I don't know. It was green and white. So that's more than likely the name of that one was Evergreen. What point I want to make, Mona, you said if you buy the soil, you don't need to add anything to it because it says it has amendments in there like fertilizers. Now, those fertilizers, they'll tell you are good up to what, 3 months? Now, let me make a point so you can think about this, and I could be right or wrong. You have to, a lot of times the store stuff is going on sale because it's been there in the store for 2 to 3 months. That's why I add my own amendments because I don't know how long that soil has been there. If it's been there, because they stock it and they stack it up, and they don't sell it all in 1 or 2 months' time. So if it's been in there 2 or 3 months, then by the time you purchase it, it has come to its end of its fertilization use. That's why I add more fertilization to it because it is not going to continue to fertilize. When you first buy it, it doesn't start fertilizing at 3 months at that particular point. It's got the fertilizer sitting inside of that soil, and it's sitting in there doing its job in the soil for 3 months. then once you purchase it, if you purchase it at the end of the 3 month period of time that it's been there, then if you have it at your house for a month, where the fertilizer potency is used up within a month, within a 30-day period. So you will need to add some kind of amendment to it because you're just now
I
planting.
wouldn't right away.
Huh?
I wouldn't right away.
No, you don't
I
have to right away. You can watch your plant and see how your plant is doing. If your plant
see
look like it's
how
doing okay, then it stops doing
I,
good.
I kill stuff. I'm a murderer.
Uh, what I was going to say about the soil is you have to remember what your soil does for your plant. And it's got two jobs. Well, actually, three jobs. One, the soil provides structure, something for the roots to grow in, something to hold the plant up. It provides structure. Okay. That is just simply physical. And so it's physical. You could use styrofoam for structure, but the soil also feeds your plant. And so it has nutrients in it. And then the other thing is it provides moisture. And so the components of the soil that provide structure and that provide moisture and provide nutrients are different components. And so that's what you're saying. If you have a soil and the structure is not correct, then it's like I said for growing carrots, for example, you have to have a soil that doesn't have a lot of trash in it because it's a root vegetable and it has to move in that soil. If it has to go around rocks and sticks and stuff, then it's not going to thrive. It's simply not going to thrive. But on the other side of that,
755.
on the other side of that, if you have a soil that has too much sand in it, for example, it's not going to hold moisture. The moisture is going to go through it really quickly and your plants are going to dry out. So you need some organic matter in there to hold that moisture in. And so that's why we're saying it depends on what you're growing. Some plants, rosemary naturally grows in a dry environment. If you have a soil that holds a lot of moisture, that has a high organic content, you're probably going to be like me, killing rosemary on a regular.
Yep.
So what do? I make a mix. My mix for rosemary is very different than my mix for everything else I grow. It has a lot of sand in it. It dries out very quickly. It doesn't hold water, and I don't let it sit in water. But you have other plants like tomatoes or watermelon. They're heavy feeders and they need a lot of moisture. You can put extra peat or coco coir or compost in that soil so that those plants don't dry out.
Right.
And you're going to have to feed those plants. Tomatoes are heavy feeders. You're going to have to feed them. I don't care what soil you buy, even if it has nutrients in it, you're going to have to feed them because tomatoes are heavy feeders. You have to know what your plants need so you can provide what your plants need.
What was that?
Do your research.
Yeah. Well, now I heard you say, and somebody has said that they might say he doesn't even water his rosemary, whereas I have mine sitting in a pie pan on top of my deck, and I put the water in the bottom, and I water every day. I make sure it's bottom fed every day, and my rosemary is thriving. Whereas if I don't water this rosemary, it dies. So it all depends on your climate. Once again, we go back to the climate. Everybody's climate is different. So you have to make that adjustment with your climate. Whatever's going on in your climate, that has a great deal to do with whether or not your plant survives. And so I can't say I'm doing it this way, so you need to do it that way, because we are in two different climates, two different kinds of soil. All three of my tomato plants I found out are dead down in the door garden. All of my bags that have tomato plants in dead. And I don't know if it's because I just watered them for 2 days, probably because it was hot. But the fourth bag that has tomatoes in it is the tomatoes are alive. So I'm gonna have to pull some of that soil out, go to the bottom of that 30-gallon grow bag and see if there's something down there eating on the roots, but then what happened to all 3 bags? You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
the 4th bag, the tomato is thriving. Soil difference. There's a soil difference. Something has
Yeah.
happened with those 3 that caused those tomatoes to get big. They got really big and healthy. Then they all died. So I got to analyze what happened. You know, and why is this one surviving? And they're in the same.
It can be a matter of the microbes in that soil,
Yeah.
whether you have any mycorrhiza in that soil, if you've got grubs in that soil, if you've got earthworms in that
Bless
soil.
you, Duval.
There's a whole bunch of different things that can be going on. 755 Media said it was a plain Jane bag of topsoil. Okay, topsoil is your least nutritious soil that you're gonna find.
Right.
Topsoil is basically what they put out on when they're doing construction, when they dump soil and they're doing construction, they're building roads and homes and stuff like that. It's just the whole point of topsoil is structure. It's structure.
Yeah.
It's not nutrition
It's
at all.
exactly what it says. It's just plain on top, so it's not gonna do anything else. You know, just sit on
But
top.
you can use it as a base for building your soil.
Yeah. And what happens with that is if you're using it as a base in a grow bag or in a some kind of container, any kind of additives or fertilizer that you give your plant is going to leach down to that base and fertilize it as well and make it rich. So that's a good thing about it. But as far as coming along with something to feed your plant by itself, no.
Not topsoil.
No.
Yeah. And that's what people, that's what a lot of gardeners are doing now. They're talking about more building your soil. They're talking about building up your soil.
I build my soil up. I used the same soil from last year in my grow bags where the tomatoes died. I just don't know. Like it could be anything that's down in there. So I'm just gonna have to dig in there and do some research and find out for myself what happened. You know, because
somebody had a problem, and they went in there and they found grubs.
Yeah, I did. I did a video, and I took all the soil out, and there was tons of grubs in there.
Yeah.
So that could be it. That could be it.
Grubs will kill your plants.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna find out, trust and believe, because I'm not throwing that soil away. I'll get every last one of those grubs
And them
out.
ugly little hornworms.
I found the long, big, fat, juicy hornworm in my bell pepper today. And I showed that on the video too. He was in there laying down just as fat and juicy, just eating and pooping. Yeah. And
I watched everywhere they ate, and I cut it off, and I cut the branch they was hanging on and drowned them.
You must have had a lot of them on one plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had this one. I picked the pepper up, and I was showing it on the video. I was like, yeah, this is a nice pepper, trying to get peppers from my friend. And I turned it over, and it had a big old hole in it.
Good night, Duval.
No.
You could cut me off, Mona.
I had a big old hole in it, and I saw the worm in there, and it was like,
Good night, y'all.
good night.
Good night,
Have a good sleep. It was this wide. It was this wide. Big, fat, and juicy.
A big fat hornworm was inside of it?
He was in there just chewing away inside of my pepper plant. Not the tomato. He was in the pepper.
Wow.
Pepper plant. Yeah.
Not in the pepper, but in the plant.
He was inside the pepper.